All right. Wanted to play games one more time before I'm out of town for Christmas. Time to do a campaign for Final Girl. I'm just going to do the first one, which is Hans. So, the Lawrence Scenario book has a campaign you can play through for each one of the killers. And for each one, you have a different setup at each one of the 5 locations. And sometimes there are special rules. And it looks like when you're playing against Hans, you're supposed to use Lori every time. That's who I used the first time I faced Hans. So, sure, that's fine. But we have to read through his lore. Oh, and then on the website for Van Ryder Games, they have all the documents on there, including stuff that they said from the Kickstarter they were going to have. That finally went up. It said there would be a death matrix. Now it's they called them death books or something. I don't know, but it's a bunch of PDFs for each of these. Let's see, we're going to need Camp Happy Trails. And for this thing, it's, gruesome deaths. There we go, gruesome death books. For each of these, every time a victim gets killed by one of the killers, you go to the pages in there, and depending on how they got killed, you get to read a little something telling you, well, what happened, and read some gruesome deaths. General deaths are when the killer just uses a regular attack, and then there are the other kills that come from specific terror cards. So that's cool. So that's for each of the 5 killers. Well, 6 if you have also the birds. I need to get that at some point. But I bet if I just wait for the Season 2 Kickstarter, it'll be part of that. Or it'll be an add-on. It'll be cheaper that way. But you know what? Maybe I should just get it now. Anyway. So, get to use that. But yeah, the rule book. The rule book's on there, all these sheets. Well, not necessarily this one, but all these sheets like this that are in each box for the different locations, those are all on there. Yeah, the rule book's in there, but not the Lawrence Scenario book. I don't understand why this isn't on their website. Was this intended to just be a Kickstarter exclusive? And nobody else is going to get to have it? I don't know. I mean, that'd be kind of silly. So, I have to read up on Hans before we start. So, Hans the Butcher. Oh, so we may as well get these. So, open up. There we go. All right, so for all of these, I'm going to be Lori, and I'll be going through all of the killers. So, why not get them all out? And Carolyn, and the 3 puppets. All right, there we go. That's everybody. Lori's going to try to kill them all. I guess to be really fun, I don't know if I'd call it fun. Oh, there it is. To make it challenging, you could try to go through all 5 killers without getting killed. And if you ever get killed, you have to start over. I'm not going to do that. But that would definitely give a challenge. All right, so for the first one, I need Hans the Butcher. And I am Lori. That is Lori, right? Yeah, I believe Lori's the one with the bow. Yes, okay. Okay. So, tell me all about Hans the Butcher. The campers sat around the fire, pretending to listen to one another. Pretending to... I need some of that booze already. That's better. Let's do that again. The campers sat around the fire, pretending to listen to another one of Edwin's famous spooky stories. Some were giggling, others were checking their phones, but all of them were pissing the counselors off. Listen up, you little piss ants. That got their attention. I don't think we're gonna need a rule book. Listen up, you little piss ants. That got their attention. Clearly the stories haven't been scary enough. Oh, that must have been Edwin. Is Edwin one of the counselors? Clearly the stories haven't been scary enough, so we'll cut the kitty crap. He paused for effect. Which more or less worked. Have you ever heard of Hans? You mean the guy in the piggy mask? Big deal. One smartass threw back in his face. It's called a German shame mask, dipshit. Now listen up. For once, they did. Hans made everyone in the small town of Happy Trails uncomfortable. The boy never spoke, which was part of it. Part of their uncomfortableness, I guess. He would tag along with his parents and older siblings whenever they came to town to hawk their wares. Standing in the back of the butcher stall, looking down on everyone. That was a source of unease, his freakish height. Although he was the youngest child in the Metzger clan, a family of butchers who had immigrated from Germany, he towered over all of them, even Helmut, the family's imposing patriarch. But his height and lack of speech weren't the real reasons why the town avoided him and the children ran in fear. It was the wooden pig mask that he wore. It didn't look wooden. He must have upgraded at some point. Where are we? That's just my naughty little Leibchen. Sorry, I don't know German. Always too hungry for his own good, Ada, his mother, would say when asked about it. The townsfolk came to understand that Hans was being punished for his gluttony, forced to display his shame for all to see. His appetite must have been ravenous. He was never seen without the mask, although wet munching sounds could be heard from beneath it. How long does this go on? All right. Hans was tolerated because the meat the Metzgers sold out of their stall was better than anything else in town. Putting up their giant mask-wearing freak was a small price to pay for pork chops and ribeyes of this quality. Over time, things changed. Fewer of the children came to market. They are tending the farm while we are gone. Ada began to waste away. A recent illness, that is all. These are things that they've been saying. And Helmut became sallow and hollow-eyed. Just a season of hard work, nothing more. Hans' presence remained unchanged, with the exception that his wooden mask had been replaced by a brutal-looking iron one. Well, there we go. The residents of Happy Trail said nothing publicly. Privately, they began enjoying their steak dinners less and less. Oh, you don't want to ruin steak. 1 month, the Metzgers simply didn't appear at market. No Helmut, no Ada, no Hans, and no prime rib. No, that's the best. Not my prime rib. The town decided to send a small search party to the farm to check on the family. I'm getting some glare. They found it deserted. The house was empty. No animals grazed in the pasture. An eerie quiet lay over the entire property, as if even the birds, there we go, and insects had left. The last place they looked was the barn, an imposing red hay. The last place, blah, 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 blah. The last place they looked was the barn, an imposing red structure behind the main homestead that the Metzgers had used as their slaughterhouse. They opened the doors and went inside. Afterward, the search party refused to talk about what they had seen. Instead, they burned the barn and the rest of the farm to the ground and walked back to Happy Trails with the look of soldiers returning from war. "The Metzgers are gone," is all they would say. The other butchers in town went out of business. The appetite for meat evaporated overnight. Oh, they all went vegan? Bloodlust tracker, I need that. Where are we? Animals began disappearing first. A goat here, a cow there. Every so often, a beloved family dog. The first child to go missing shocked Happy Trails, which had always been a safe community. But it was only after the fourth had disappeared that people began to leave. Took them long enough. Thomas Hofstetter said that he saw an enormous dark shape drag Maria Woodson into the dark. Others said they heard crunching noises coming from the woods at night. Most believed them and fled. Some remained out of stubbornness. Let's see. I need this box. That year was a census year, but when the census takers arrived at Happy Trails, they found it utterly empty. Many of the doors were open with rotting meals. Wait, that's not all the 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I'm missing some of the items. I guess I accidentally put some back where they weren't supposed to go. Oh, no, I just didn't get them all out. I'm interrupting. No, that's just one, though. There are 10 girls. There should be 10 items here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm missing 2. Probably both of the items from this box. All right, I'm ruining stuff here. All right, so when the census takers arrived at Happy Trails, they found it utterly empty. Many of the doors were open, with rotting meals on the table, as if the families living there had simply disappeared mid-bite. Eventually, the town was razed and forgotten. Happy Trails, population 0. Years later, this camp was built on top of where the town once was. Over there, there's Hans. Over there, Edwin pointed off into the dark, that's where the Metzger's farmstead used to be. If you listen carefully, you can still hear Hans wandering through the trees, dragging his hammer and munching on something wet and chewy beneath his iron mask. As all of the campers turned to look, they heard a wet, crunching sound in the trees. Right on cue, they screamed, with some even hightailing it away in the opposite direction. Edwin began to laugh. You little punks, we planned that. Zeke was hiding in the woods, waiting to make his Han sounds until I finished the story. The last thing Edwin heard was a sickening crunch as his skull collapsed in a geyser of bone and scarlet. Nice. The immense figure behind him in an iron pig mask hoisted the giant hammer, now slick with blood, and surveyed the remaining campers, some fleeing into the woods and others frozen in fear. In the flickering firelight, it looked as if the mask was smiling. Hans couldn't help but admire the lovely buffet that had been delivered to his home, like pigs to the slaughter. All right. So I am betting those 2 other items are in here because I didn't separate them. That's the regular archery bow, which I'm going to take out because instead we're going to have... Nope, not there. Oh, great. Huh. I have no idea where those are then. Well, if I don't find it real quick, I'm just going to have to play without her special weapon. Or what did it do? It was like this, except it only cost 1 to fire an arrow? Is that what it was? I don't remember. Who's the other one that's in her box? Who's that? What's her name? Sheila? No, it's Reiko. All right, did I have Reiko's weapon? No, yeah, missing both of theirs. Did I put it back on the bottom of here? Oh, I put them back where they started. That was silly. Now, where did I put all these? I don't know. Doesn't matter. Oh, I never sleeved them. Well, that's going to make it easy to tell which weapon is what. Okay. All right, quick thing to do. Had some out already. Okay, Reiko's axe can go in all the special weapons. All right, Lori's bow. Oh, it's 1 to 3 damage, and yes, it only costs 1 time. This one's only 1 to 2 damage and costs 2 time to fire. And if I find her bow, which I didn't the first time I played with Lori, yeah. If I find her bow, I can only use it 3 times, and you don't have to use an action card. You just fire the bow. But that means the most... Sorry, that's not 1 to 3 damage, that's the range. So you can only do 1 damage with it. But hey, it's, well, 3 free damage at the cost of 3 time. Well, so not quite free. All right, so that, well, I'm going to take out archery bow and have this in there instead. And actually, I'm going to have that be one of the items to make sure, of the 12 items to make sure it gets in there. Okay, so Night of the Pig. So Hans at Camp Happy Trails. What else do we need over here? Tarot cards, Hans cards. Well, actually, let me make sure. Okay. So they have special setups, but I'm pretty sure there was nothing special about the setup for Camp Happy Trails or for Hans. Yeah, special rules, none. Camp Happy Trails, special rules, none. That part's nice and easy. The boxes are really cool, but I find this part kind of annoying. There, good enough. And I feel like all the folding on those, that eventually they're just going to fall apart. All right, Hans starts on 4, and he has 12 health. So his final health marker which may or may not give him more health. There's a 1 in 3 chance. He gets that one. I'm going to take this one. I get 5 health, so 4 more. If I get down to 1 health, I get an extra die because I'm close to death. And if I get Hans down to 1 health, I get an extra die. 6. 12 health total for Hans. Alright, we can get rid of these. Night of the Pig. Lori had never Lori had never wanted to come to camp, much less participate in the annual nighttime treasure hunt, but her girlfriend had been very convincing. "It'll be fun, babe. Come on, do it for me." Lori could never say no to Lucy. Within minutes of the starting whistle, they'd become separated. And now Lori was lost and becoming angrier by the minute. But her anger turned to fear when the screams began. She frantically began searching for something to use as a weapon. Anything, when she remembered that the new camp director was a pacifist and had gotten rid of archery, wood carving, and anything resembling a weapon. Lame. Damn it, Lucy, what have you gotten us into? Lori would have to make do with her hands if she and Lucy were going to survive the night and whatever was out there in the dark. So final girl is Lori. Yeah, we got that part taken care of already. Oh, bloodlust marker can go on there. Setup treasure hunt. So I guess in these setup cards, I just pick out the one that says treasure hunt. Skinny dipping, treasure hunt, capture the flag, the bonfire, and meditation hour. All right, treasure hunt it is. Okay. Items. All right, so it's specific items. So, probably, I guess no weapons. Trash can lid is 1. Map. Yes. Axe? No. Motorboat keys? No. Aluminum bat. Whistle? Yes. Lucky dice? No. Lucky rabbit's foot? Yes. Old revolver? No. Energy drink? Yep. First aid kit. Bear trap? Yes. Okay. Pepper spray? Flashlight? Yep. Mysterious pills. How about fireworks? Fireworks. Okay. It says 11 items. Is that 11? Yes. All right. Do I get Lori's bow? Come on. Let me have Lori's bow. All right. So these items, nope. Events. 2 events. Stubborn kids and girlfriend. Okay. I think last time I had boyfriend. When it was Lori against Hans. The event cards should be in the order listed with stubborn kids on top. Okay. So it's not revealed yet. Camp Happy Trails tarot cards. Let's see. Those are Hans. Yeah, those are all Hans. So Camp Happy Trails tarot cards. Fire, and let's go see if the rumors are true. Fire. Okay, so I guess I don't need the other ones. Hans tarot cards, 8 of those. All right, so the 10 tarot cards, it's going to be a specific set. He wants fresh blood, 2 of those. He just keeps coming. He just came out of nowhere. There's that. He kept swinging his hammer and killing and killing. All right. Horrific hammer rush. Taking souvenirs and unholy speed. Unholy speed. Taking souvenirs. All right, so those will make the terror deck. Oh, and then Dark Power and Finale are set. Dark Obsession is the Dark Power. And what is it? Bloodbath for the finale. Special rules, none. Okay. Done with that for now. All right. So, wait, but if it's only 11 items, how do I determine where to put them? Because there are 3 locations where item goes, and it's supposed to be 4 at each one, but if there are only 11, which one's supposed to only have 3? Oh wait, that's the next one. Huh. What do these other ones say for items? 12, normal, item, 1. Then deal out 11 cards. Okay, so each time so far it looks like there's supposed to be 12. Oh well. All right, one of these is just going to have only 3 items. That's fine. All right, make sure everything can be seen. Okay, so set up for treasure hunt. I get to start here. Hans is over here. Where did I put the box? Oh, it's over there. Hostages, not hostages. This is not hostage negotiator. This is final girl. Victims. 2 there, 1 in each of these. 2 in the cabins. 1 next to there. 1 there, and 2 up here in the utility shed. Okay. And when girlfriend comes up, I'm going to need the white one, if it comes up. Let's see, Terra deck needs to be shuffled. There needs to be room up there for cards. Okay. So Terra deck's ready to go. Got the setup. We have some events. I am Lori. we'll do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on who only gets 3 cards. 3. All right, only 3 in the dock. Well, here, we'll do dock first. So the dock currently has a first aid kit. Cabins, a whistle. And a flashlight in the utility shed. All right, so what does a flashlight do? I don't think I've had that before. Once per action phase, spend 1 time to look at the top of the terror deck. Leave it or place it at the bottom. I don't know how useful that'll be. First aid, every time you have to hold it in a hand, but since I'm not going to have any weapons, that's not a big deal. Every time you use an action card to recover health, get an extra health. Okay. And the whistle brings anybody that's adjacent to you to your space, I believe. Spend 1 time to use the whistle. Once per action phase when used, all victims adjacent to you then move into your space. But then all enemies target you and move once toward you. Currently, Hans can only move 1 until he gets his dark power. So he has to kill a few people for that. But even if you don't use the whistle, as long as you have the whistle, 1 additional victim will follow you, which means, I think, 3? Right? Isn't the normal 2? Just to verify. Saving victims. Movement, up to 2 victims, yes. Although, 1 victim at some point will probably be the girlfriend. Okay. Get to start off with all the free cards. Let's do that. Sprint, improvise. All right, there's the card shop. Okay, so I don't get good items. So to take that down Hans, he's 12 health. And all I'm going to have is basically 3, 2, or 1 at a time hurting him. Nothing else to augment that, other than things like there's the bear trap. Kind of want to get it. So since I only have crappy attacks, I guess and retaliate. Since I only have crappy attacks, I'm thinking I need items. Hans is over here. Should I try to get to the dock and rescue these people? The rescue areas are here, here, and here. I think I found a nice big axe last time and used it to hack up Hans. No go this time. So yeah, do I try to get these people? It'd be nice to get the first aid kit. The whistle would be really nice. Where are the cabins? Right here. You know what? I think I'll probably go to the cabins. Try to get the whistle. But, like usual, start off trying to get this down to green to get extra dice. Start off with that. Can't get to green on this turn, but that's okay. All right, focus. So, well, I get 2 dice. And just need at least 1 success. I did not. Well, I don't need to attack or rest this turn, so I could discard both of those to turn that into a success. May as well. All right, discard both of these. So lower the horror level by 1 and lose 1 time. Okay. Do it again. got a success that time. I can make it 2 successes if I want, but then I can't move. But I would gain 2 time. Either way, I'm going to drop this down by 1. I'll lose 1 time, or I can discard both of these and gain 2 time. Let's see, if I gain 2 time, I'll have 7, and I'll be getting sprint and search and distraction, I think. Be nice to get some reroll cards, but kind of want all these so I can get into the cabins pretty easily with sprint. Well, distraction, hopefully I can get into the green, and then sprint into the cabin, and then search it 1 time. Yeah, I think that's better than trying to walk right now. All right, I'll discard both of these to turn that into 2 successes, so I lowered that 1. I get 2 time, and I'm out of cards, so I'm all done. But I have 7 time, so I can buy those 3. That costs 7. So that costs all 7, and then reset that to 6, and put those in the shop. Okay. Hans. So each turn, he targets anybody in his space and attacks. He doesn't move until the finale card flips over. Then he's going to be sprinting all over the place and killing everybody. So nobody in his space to target, so he doesn't do anything with that. So terror card. I did shuffle these, right? Pretty sure I did. Horrific Hammer Rush. If there are no victims on the board, not true. Otherwise, target the nearest victim. These are 2 spaces away, so it's these. Yeah, I guess I didn't really look at this. The docks. Oh, no, there is a connection right there. They're both 2 spaces away. But from here, it's then 2 spaces to get to 1 more victim. From here, it's 2 spaces to get to 2 more victims. So you know what? Hans is going to go that way. He gets to move twice, which, well, 1 movement, that's enough to get him there. And then attack twice. He kills both of them. For each victim killed during this attack, horror level goes up 1. Ah, you suck. That part's not good. Now I can't get into the green. And his bloodlust goes up 2, which also raises it another 1. All right. Okay, panic phase. There's nobody in that space to panic. So nothing there. And then upkeep, yeah, nothing to do there. Okay. Huh. Well, I'm still going to use distraction, but now I can't get even close to the green. Probably just going to get 1. Next turn I'll be buying all these, plus whatever's left over. Ooh, 2 successes. That was lucky. I get to lower it by 2. And I gain 2 time. Oh, that was big. All right. Now, still only have 2 dice, so I might want to hold off on these. I could just save them. Well, I have 8 time, so if I bought all the free cards, that's already 8. I can only buy 2 more cards. I mean, I could buy Retaliate just so that I have it for later. And I don't know. Furious Strike, but I don't really need that yet. I'd like to get some items before I start trying to kill Hans. I could get the other distraction to really try to get between that and the 2 focus cards. That'll give me a very good chance of getting down into the green. Well, no, I'll definitely be in the green at that point. Unless he raises it some more. That would leave me with 1 point left over. So, you know what? Let's let's do one of these. How about sprint? Although if I only get one success, I'm going to hurt myself. Ah, well. And I'll lose 2 time, and then I won't be able to buy all those. But if I get at least 1 success, I can get into the cabins, and I will only lose 1 time. Ah, let's go for it. Sprint. Oh, come on. All right, 2 misses. I still get to move 1 space, but then I get hurt, lose 2 time, and my turn is over, or I don't end my turn, but all I have left is search, and I can't search here, so I'd still lose 2 time and get hurt, so I may as well move the 1 space. Well, now walk will guaranteed get me in there. The worst part is losing 2 time instead of just 1. Oh, and I got hurt. Lori tried to run, and she tripped and fell flat on her face. Good job. Okay, so my turn's over. I only have 6 points, but I can buy all the free cards. And then at 7, I can buy 3 more. Well, I'm not getting retaliate yet. I do want distraction. That's 3. I guess the other search, because I'm going to be in the cabins. And then I have 1 point left, so one of the rerolls. Alright, that's all 6 of my points, and that gives me 10 cards. Okay, Hans has no one to target, so terror card. Oh, wait. Was I supposed to start with the event? It didn't say not to. It just said do them in that order. So I guess I should have had stubborn kids. 1 less victim will follow you. Okay, so right now only 1 victim will follow me until I get the whistle. Then 2 will follow me. All right. Haven't had anybody follow me yet, so that didn't really matter. All right, so terror card. What's happening this time, Hans? He kept swinging his hammer and killing and killing. Ugh. Okay, well, fortunately, he can only move 1 space. So if there are no victims on the board, no. Target the nearest victim, so that would be either one of these. Move, then attack, and then target the nearest victim, move once, attack once. Well, he'll only get 1 of them. All right, so first time is, move here, try to attack, but there isn't anybody, and then fire pit. Kills that victim. Bloodlust goes up 1 again. Oh, you know what? I messed up. I haven't been doing this. Camp Happy Trails. Gruesome death. All right, so let's see. The first 2 were on the docks. Okay, Hans is in the fire pit. Just have to remember that. All right, so he came from there. I forgot all about this. All right, so those 2 kills were because of horrific hammer rush. He moved into here and killed both of them. Here it is. So one of them is Cat. Cat watched in horror as Carl tried to fend off Hans. He was no match for him. Hans swung his hammer to Carl's leg, and she heard a piercing crack. Carl screamed, and in a flash, Hans took the hammer to his neck, crushing his windpipe. Hans now turned his attention to Cat, and then she's dead too. All right, that was those 2, and then he came over here and killed this one because of he kept swinging his hammer and killing and killing. The bodies were stacking up around Hans as he swung his hammer. Cracked skulls and ruptured organs lay scattered about him. Though his face wasn't showing, Haley thought he looked content with his work. She couldn't do anything, and she knew it. So she got down on her knees and prayed. Hans approached her and raised his hammer in the air and brought it down on her bowed head. Goodbye. So, Carl, Cat, and who is this? Haley. You're all dead. Okay. Nobody to panic. No upkeep to do, so my turn. Well, I have distraction and focus. What do I want to use first? If I do distraction, if I get lucky and get 2 stars, then I'm immediately in the green for these. But if I don't get 2 stars, I'm only going to get 1. I don't know. Let's do focus first. One success. If I make it 2 successes, I gain 2 time. If I don't, I lose 1 time. I mean, I'm still not going to need short rest and weak attack, but I'm going to have lots of rolling, so I might need some discards later. I'm going to lose the time, but this goes down 1. All right, how about the other focus? Same deal. Okay, well, no matter what, I'm in the green. I'll get an extra die. Do I want to now get 2 extra time? No, I'm still going to save it. So I'm down to 4 time. Paramedics are coming. It's too late. Han's already killed them. There's no rescuing them. Alright, so do I even want to use distraction then? Well, I will also gain time. Yeah, I think I'm going to use it. Okay, 1 success. And then I can spend 2 cards to make it 2 successes, but the 2 cards will just get me 2 extra time. So I'm already going to gain 1 time. I'll get 1 more plus 1 more horror level is going to be, well, a total of 2 time. Not worth it to do it, since I can already just discard cards for 1 time each. So I'll take the 1 success. I gain 1 time, and this goes down to there. All right. Now I need to get into the cabin, so we'll walk. Okay, 1 success. I move 1 space and lose 1 time. That's fine. Okay. Search. Gonna do both of those. Oh, nothing. Well, I could re-roll all 3, or I can trade in 2 cards to make it 1 success. I just get the top item, and I'll lose 1 time. Whereas if I get 2 successes, I take the top 2 items and pick which one I want, and put the other one back on top or put it on the bottom. Or yeah, I can just re-roll. Or I can just re-roll all of them for 2 time. Or re-roll 1 die. No, I think I'm gonna... Well, I don't need short rest or weak attack, so I guess those make it 1 success. But that just gets me the whistle, which, yeah, that's fine. Now I can have 2 victims follow me. Alright, well, let's do the other one. Now there's still going to be an item in there that I won't know about, at least 1. Oh, same roll, come on. Ugh. Well, that was awful. Did better when I had 2 dice. Wait, did I lose the 1 time when I searched? Let's see, I had the 2 focus. Each one of those lost a time, but then distraction gained a time, so I was at 5. I walked, that lost me 1. I searched, that lost me 1. I should be at 3. before this. Okay. Let's see. All right, with no successes, oof, I still can take the top item, but then I lose 2 time, and horror level goes up 2. Definitely don't want that. I guess I'm going to discard these and take the top item. Well, that sucked. Okay, so both of these are gone. And I lose 1 time. And I only have 2 time to buy stuff for next turn. Ugh. What do I get? Energy drink. Discard this during the action phase and choose any one of the following. Gain 3 time, remove 1 space. Might need that 3 time. Well, I can still buy sprint and I could rescue a couple people if I wanted. I could hang out in here to get more items, but I have to wait 2 turns. Although I'm only going to be able to buy 2 points worth anyway. Or I could use this right now and get 3 time and have 5 to spend. Hang on. There, no more noise. All right, do I want this right now? Or I could even move 1 space, but that'd be silly. Should I hang out here and get more items while I'm here? And then rescue these 2, go over here, find some stuff in the utility shed, hopefully find something decent. Is Bear Trap the only item that can hurt him? I don't know. Didn't really pay attention to what the items were. All right. Well, if I don't buy sprint, I could buy a defensive card. Or I can just buy sprint and have it available for later. Yeah, I think I'm just going to buy sprint. That cost all 2, reset that, and then all these can go back. Hey, that's there. And all the freebies. Okay, Hans doesn't have anybody to target, so he doesn't do anything. How about the terror card? Taking souvenirs. If there are no victims on the board, yeah, there are. Target the nearest victim. He gets to move 2 times. Well, it only takes once to get there. And attack twice, but there's only 1 to kill. For each victim killed during the killer phase, 1 extra bloodlust. So this is going to go up 2, so that's going to raise this by 1, and then also his dark power, and we get to see how this person died. Dark Obsession. Whenever Hans attacks you at least once, he attacks 1 additional time. Oh, great. So, when Hans gets around to attacking me, I'm going to die very quickly. I'm going to need lots of defensive cards. All right, so this was Taking Souvenirs. This is Tiffany. This is poor little Tiffany right there. Tiffany had been bound and tossed into a dark cabin. It doesn't look like it. Or is this a little cabin right there? Yeah, maybe that's a little cabin. Okay. She had tried to escape for hours, but to no avail. Rain began to trickle onto the tin roof, and Hans opened the thin door. Tiffany screamed as he approached her. He flipped her over and revealed a shining cleaver. He pierced her back with it, cutting a long, thin piece of her skin off. She screamed as the warm blood trickled down her back. She watched as he took her skin and placed it into a collection of small hooks hanging from his belt. There were other pieces of skin, some much drier than the others. He took the cleaver and laid in for precision on her neck, and with a clean chop, he separated her head from her body. Aw, bye-bye, Tiffany. All right, took care of that stuff. I'm still green at least. And, oh, Hans can move 2 spaces now. Each time he moves. All right. Well, I'm not going to move. I want to stay here and get more items. So I'm going to do nothing, just spend my 6 time on free cards, and then I guess both searches, that'll cost 4, and then, oh, that's 9 cards, so I can't get both the re-rolls if I want all 6 of the free cards. So I guess I could take the other sprint or get one of the defensive cards. I'm not going to need that yet. I'm going to take the other sprint. So then I should get these other items, and I can get over to here to start looking for some more items, or just rescue these 2 and this one. I don't know. Do I want both sprints? Well, also, if Hans moved once and makes it over to here, both sprints, I'd have an opportunity to attack him too and then move away from him. But it'll just be a weak attack. I'll do 1 damage. It's possible also that he doesn't even move. I definitely want both the searches, so I only have 2 points. Not enough to get anything good. Yeah, sprint. Okay, so I have 10 cards. That used up all 6 of my time. So reset that, nothing to put back over there. I'm all done. Hans has nobody to attack with his regular action there, so let's see what the tarot card has. Unholy Speed. Hans moves 1 additional space each time he moves. So really right now he has 3 movement. Not that big a deal. And he just sits there, he doesn't move, but he gets 2 extra health with that minor dark power. So he has 14 health I need to get rid of. Ugh, with no weapons. Okay. No panic, no upkeep, nothing to do there, so it's my turn. Well, let's find the rest of the stuff in here. Alright, can I get a success this time? Yes, I got 1. Yeah. But I only get the top card, so I still don't know what the other one is. Alright, what have I found? Ooh, bear trap. Okay. Spend 2 time to place the bear trap token in your space, but it can't be the lake. If the killer enters the space with the bear trap, discard the token immediately and immediately end the killer phase. Ooh. That'll be good if he gets his whatever, finale card. That'll just have the bear trap in the space I am, and that's basically a defensive card. Okay, and this is just in my backpack. Alright, so I got the bear trap. That'll do 2 damage and, well, prevent him from doing some damage. Where's the bear trap token? There it is. We'll just put it on there. Alright, I did lose 1 time for doing that. Well, may as well, while I'm here, get that last item. Or I could make it all the way over here and search once there. Which one's that? The utility shed. So I'd get the flashlight or something else. I don't think I care about the flashlight. Yeah, let's search. One success, so same thing. I only needed one because there's only one item left. Either way, I'd lose one time and I would get this. So, okay. Trash can lid. It isn't going to stop much, but it's better than nothing. So, it can block 3 damage. And yeah, it's going to go in my hands because the only other thing that can go in my hands is the first aid kit, I think. Alright. Well, bear trap will give me some defense. Trash can lid will give me some defense. Ooh, when he gets all the way up to the top, 5 damage he does. However, if I can save some people, then I can keep him down here. Hopefully I can save 5 of these people. These 2, you know what? I think everybody except this one will be pretty easy. Okay, so search. I already did my time. Got my item. All right. And I have the whistle, so 2 people will follow me, even though they are stubborn kids. All right. Yeah, let's use sprint. 2 successes. I can move 3 spaces, and it costs me 1 time. So I can go. These 2 aren't connected, unfortunately. I can go 1, 2, drop these 2 off, pick what I'm doing with that, and then 1 more. I can go over to here. All right, so my choice is I can lower the horror level by 1, but I also have 2 focus cards. So, I could save that one for maybe later. Oh, and if I want to get her, what's her special ability? Oh, right. Whenever you are in the same space as an enemy and inflict damage, do an additional damage. I would like that, but the only way to get that is if I rescue everyone that's left. And Hans can currently move 3 spaces, so it's not going to take him long to get over here. But I also have sprint, walk, walk. So I bet I can get just about everybody right now. Or get it close. Okay. So I can get 2 extra time. I can take an action card that's max 2 times, so I could get a guard card. I can move 1 space. I might do that. I can heal. Or the time. I might want the time. I'm not going to get to move at all next turn because I won't have any walk or sprint. Alright, so for now, let's take 2 time and move 1 space. I think. Yeah, go get these 2, bring them over here. And then go to make out point, bring that one over to here, and then can rescue both of those. Maybe. All right, so I'm right there. All right. 1 more sprint. And I think it'll be more valuable to get her ability than to get whatever items are left. I got the bear trap and the trash can lid. I think those are probably the best things I can get. Ooh, that's right. I have energy drink as well. Okay. Sprint again. So if I can get 2 successes, that'll get me back to here. And then walk, walk. I could be here with that one walk away from rescuing both of them. If I get 2 successes every time. Hey, that's 2. All right, so 3 spaces. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, wait a minute. Or I could use the whistle. 1, 2, 3. I need to move 5 spaces. Let's see, I was here. Too bad. Because, yeah, I could have all 4 of them on this space, and if I'm on here, I could just use the whistle and move them all here and rescue all of them. And then that would make Hans move once. He'd move 3 spaces. He'd be over here. But I'd have all of them. Well, currently I'm here. But all I have left is walk and walk. Oh, that's right, I have energy drink. If I can get 2 stars on each of these and use energy drink, I'll rescue them all right now. All right. Wait a minute. Shoot, did I forget to do the time? Search, search, sprint, sprint. Each one of those was 1 time, plus I gained 2. I should be at 4. Okay. That's correct. Oh, you're very welcome, William. Let's see. Walk. Nice. 2. All right, let's go to make out point. If I can get that again, and I do have 4 cards to discard. If I can get that again, I can rescue all 4 of them right now. But then there's a good chance Hans is going to attack me. 2 successes. So bring this one here, and then I can use energy drink to go there. But I lost a time. Oh, I didn't do it on both walks. 2 time now. I've spent 6 time. Yes. And gain 2. Alright, and I can use my whistle. I spend 1 time. To use the whistle, once per action phase, when used, all victims adjacent to you move to your space. Then all enemies target me and move once. Hans move 2 plus... Wait a minute. Wait, I thought he was supposed to move an extra space. Was that... Oh, that was one of these. No? Why did I have Hans moving an extra space? Whenever he attacks you an additional time. Am I just completely miss? Oh, there it is. Unholy speed. He moves 1 additional space. Okay. God. All right. So Hans gets to move 3 spaces, and yes, it is shorter this way. So 1, 2, 3. He's there. It's only 1 space away from me, but I get to rescue these 4 people and gain 1 health. All right. So now I'm back at full health. Lower the threat level by 1. Horror level. Gain 2 time. And take an action card, maximum 2. Alright, guard. Alright, so energy drink has been used. Alright, I'll take guard. So now I have one defensive card. Girlfriend's never going to come out unless one of these tarot cards places more victims. I didn't really look at them, so maybe that'll happen. But, haha, Hans, you're stuck down here. Unless tarot cards do something. Alright, and how many turns are there here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tarot cards before the finale card comes out. He's going to be very dangerous at that point. Alright, well, I can't move. I have the bear trap. I could place it right now. The whistle's absolutely useless. Well, no, we'll keep it there. Although, I think I'd rather save the bear trap for when he has his finale card. If I'm still alive that long. So I can't use an attack yet. There's no reason to rest. And, well, focus. Well, if I get 2 successes, I'll actually gain 3 time from that. But if I get 1 success, it's a wash. I lose 1 time, but I get 1 horror level, which will gain me 1 time. Yeah, I think it's worth it to take a shot on these. 1. Alright, well that's just a wash. Could have just discarded it instead, which I might discard short rest just to gain 1 time. Alright, let's go for it. Focus again. Oh, come on. Ugh. Well, there was a 1 in 27 chance of that. Okay, so I lose 2 time. Can't do anything about that. Great. Well, that was a waste. Short rest, I am just going to discard to get a time. Weak attack, I'll hang on to. Oh, and this gets flipped over. And now I will deal extra damage whenever I am in the same space as an enemy and inflict damage. So, well, at least weak attack does 2. That would get rid of his unholy speed at the very least. This will deal as many as 4 damage. Furious Strike 3, Retaliate can deal 3. Does Bear Trap count as my inflicting damage? I'm not sure. I'm going to say no. Alright. Any additional victims saved, I get 1 extra time, but there's nobody else to save. Okay, then I am done. So I only have 2 time. Well, I mean, I can buy the rerolls or another guard. Oh, and if Hans moves on to me, if the tarot card moves Hans onto me, I'm not going to be able to move away, so then Hans will get an attack here, plus anything from tarot cards. So I think I need the other guard. Alright, so that's my 2. Reset that. 3 cards. Alright, I have the trash can lid too. Hans currently does 3 damage. Okay. Alright, well Hans targets anybody in his space and attacks, but there isn't anyone, so tarot card. He wants fresh blood. If there are no victims on the board, there are not. I have to discard this. Great. 1 turn closer to the finale card. Otherwise, yeah, he would, well, move toward a victim. Oh. Place 2 new victims in the space where the killer started the game. Oh, could still get the I will get the girlfriend card. Killer started right here. Well, that's good. They're far away from him. And he's not moving, so I don't actually need my defensive cards right now. Raise the horror level by 1, and new event card. So, event is girlfriend. More people that can get killed, but at least they're right next to that, so... I mean, as long as I can beat Hans over there, it's only 1, 2, 3... I'll take 4 spaces to get them rescued. But what does girlfriend do? The victim closest to you, well, that'll be one of these, is now your girlfriend. She will follow you into the killer's space. When she is in your space, roll 1 extra die for each horror roll. If the girlfriend dies while in your space, 5 horror level. Ugh. Okay. No, that was it for him. So panic, nothing. Upkeep, nothing. And then I don't get to do anything. Because, yeah, I can't do anything with those cards. I could discard them if I really wanted. I will just buy my 6 free cards. That gives me 9, and critical blow with my 6th time. Alright, that's 10 cards, and I spent all 6. Reset that. Nothing for the shop. So my turn was nice and quick. Alright. Oh, that's right. Whenever he attacks me at least once, he attacks an additional time. Ugh, I forgot about that part. Well, it's Hans' turn. He has nobody to attack in his space, so he just sits there. And then, what's this going to be? Hey, fire! Ah, this won't be bad. Roll a die to determine which space bursts into flames. The cabin, one of the places with items. 3. 3 is the utility shed. So the utility shed bursts into flames. All victims in that space are killed. Discard all item cards from that space. If you or an enemy are there, you each lose 1 health. Well, don't get to go to the utility shed to search for stuff. Lost the flashlight and the fireworks. Spend 2 time to place the fireworks token in your space or an adjacent space, but not the lake. Whenever the killer must choose a target, they will choose the fireworks instead. Until the killer enters the space with the fireworks. So I missed out on that. Pepper spray. Ooh, pepper spray would have been nice. If the killer is in your space, you may discard this to immediately end the killer phase. Yeah, that would have been nice. And then mysterious pills, lower the horror level by 1 or gain 2 health. So I don't get any of those. Would have liked pepper spray. Oh well. But Hans didn't move, so I still don't need to use any defensive stuff. Okay. Good with that. Now. What do I want to do about these two? If I have the girlfriend with me, I get extra time. I could take her over to the docks with me. Let's see. For Hans, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the docks, or 1, 2, 3, 4 to here. So if I move over, pick up the girlfriend, and go to the docks, if he's targeting a victim, he's going to go this way and go get that yellow one. Which, really, even if he kills both, all that's going to happen is I'll get 1 more horror level, but it's still doing 3 damage. Or maybe I should move onto his space, attack him twice, and then move away from his space. Although, with critical blow, if I only get 1 success, turns over. But I have these 3 cards to use as discards. And if I am on his space, well, I can guard. Yeah, I think I should attack him, because that'll get rid of his unholy speed, and free these cards up so that I can get them back again later. All right, let's do that. All right, I'm going to walk onto his space. Just need one success. All right, I got one. I can move one space and I lose one time. Okay, we'll do weak attack first. I got one success. I don't have anything for a reroll, so I do 1 damage, but I take 1 damage, but I also do an extra one because of that. So I do 2 damage to him. His unholy speed is gone. All right, so now he only can move 2 spaces at a time instead of 3. That's good. Boy, it would have been nice to keep him down here where he'd only be moving 1 space at a time. All right, that's gone. I did not take my 1 damage. Okay, critical blow. I need 2 this time, or my turn's going to end. I didn't get any, but I can trade in cards. Great. Well, I'm going to need 2 to get 1 success, and then I'll do 3 damage, lower the horror level by 1, and my turn will end. Or I trade in 4, and I'll do 1 extra damage, and my turn isn't over, but then either I have to get rid of one of my guards, or I don't actually get to move. Well, I'm definitely doing at least 1. So short rest and one of the focus cards. Although if I do have to ditch a guard, I can buy retaliate, so that's not a big deal. And he'll get that attack and then whatever the terror card is. Although if I buy retaliate, I won't also be able to buy sprint unless unless I did both of those and then discarded one of these for 1 point, then I'd have 6. I could buy retaliate and sprint so that I could at least get away from him on the next turn. And he does 3 damage. Well, he'd have to hit me twice to kill me, but I have trash can lid that can suck up 3 damage. I'll have defensive cards. Yeah, I think I'm okay. All right, so it's going to cost 2 to turn one of these into a success, and then, yeah, 2 more to make the other one a success, so I do 4 damage total and lower this by 1. Okay, he's down to 8. Let's see, are those all free? Yes. That did kind of suck, though. And then I really want 6 points, so I'm going to discard guard for 1 time. And that's it for my turn, so now I can buy retaliate and sprint. That'll cost 6. All right, so I have 2 defensive cards and the trash can lid, so I'm not worried about him right now. Plus, it wouldn't be horrible taking 3 damage because then I'd get an extra die. Although then I'm living dangerously. I don't know if any of these are just going to suddenly make me take unblockable damage. Like, well, sprint, if I rolled no successes, I would kill myself. But with 4 dice, I think I'd be okay. So, and he will hopefully be down to 5 health. All right, so I'm all done. Put these back, critical blow, guard, free cards. Hans's turn. Alright, so he will target anybody in his space and attack once for 3 damage. Well, I'm going to use Retaliate. If I get 2 successes, I block all the damage and I do 3 to him. If I get 1 success, I'll block 2 damage and do 2 to him. And I can just do 1 off the trash can lid for the other damage. Alright, well, let's see. Come on, 2. I got 1, and if I really wanted, could do these to make it 2. Not worth it. Alright, so 1 success. Well, I do 2 damage to Hans because I have my special ability. And he only does 1 damage to me. So I can take the 1, or I could use 1 use of the trash can lid to make it 0. I think I'll do that. Okay, now it's Terror card. Oh, I don't like this. He wants fresh blood. If there are no victims, there are. Target nearest victim. Move twice. That's 4 spaces. That's enough to get there. And attack once. Now, fortunately, the whole 5 horror level for the girlfriend getting killed only applies if I'm in the same space. I think Hans prioritizes the regular victim. Pretty sure it says that in the rules somewhere. Well, one of them's going to die. Let's see. Where's the rule book? Planning phase, killer phase, attacking. That doesn't mention boyfriend, girlfriend, attacking a victim. Oh, wait a minute, I messed up. Hans was supposed to attack me twice. So before Hans went over here and did that, I forgot whenever Hans attacks you at least once, he attacks an additional time. Oh, I wasn't even thinking about that. He could have attacked me 4 times total if this had targeted me. Alright, so I'm going to have to do that. He attacks me again. How about in here? Does this mention boyfriend or girlfriend? No. Alright, well, this doesn't say. So we'll just have this one get killed. But first, before Hans moved, I got attacked twice. So I also need to play guard for the second attack. And I got 1 success, so I again reduce damage by 2. So I'll use a trash can lid to make it 0. Great. That finale card, since we already knew what it was, you had to choose a specific one. With Dark Obsession and with this, he'll be attacking me 4 times in 1 turn. 4 times. Oh, yeah, I could definitely have used that pepper spray. How many more tarot cards are there? Just 2 more. I don't know. Well, Bear Trap will stop him from doing that attack 1 time. If I had the pepper spray, that would do it again, but I can't get the pepper spray. And I was hoping to maybe get over to the docks to get the item there, but nope, doesn't look like it. All right, so he kills this one. Let's look at the gruesome deaths. All right, so what is this? He wants fresh blood. 4 campers sat around the fire, listening to one of them on the guitar. The night was clear, and the fire wrote crackling notes into the music. The boy on the guitar stopped playing and pointed at the camper across from him. Everyone gasped. "What is it, guys?" Hans stood just behind the boy with a long butcher's cleaver in his hand. He chopped into the boy's neck, spraying blood across the grass. As his head toppled onto the ground, Hans kicked his body over, and the other campers fled. That was some terrible reading. Okay. That one didn't have a name. It's just the boy is dead. Now that's up to there. All right. Well, if girlfriend gets killed, this will go up here. It's still 3-2. I'll still be green. If I'm on her space, I get an extra die. Oh, and I used guard. Great, I'll have a sprint, and now I don't even care about it. I'll definitely be buying defensive cards, although all I have to buy right now is guard. But 2 more terror cards before he'll actually... I really have to worry about him. Alright, so let's see. Anything else to do? Panic phase. Okay, so... 3, let's see, 1 through 4 goes this way. So the girlfriend's already right there. If I can go rescue the girlfriend... Alright, I just have to get to the girlfriend and rescued. But it's 5 spaces to get there. And all I have is sprint. I mean, she's probably going to die. That's fine. Don't care. All right. Those stay there. Okay, so all I have is sprint for my turn. I'll lose time if I use it, and then I'll only have 5 points, but I would like to buy Furious Strike and Guard so that I have an attack and I have a defensive card. Or I could buy Critical Blow, but I think of Furious Strike. Plus all the free cards. Yeah, I'm not gonna play Sprint. I'm just gonna chill. Now the question is, do either of these target me? Don't know. Have any of these targeted me? It's always been victims. Yeah, everyone has been victims. So I'm guessing I don't get targeted by either of those. So I don't really, probably don't need this yet, but I'm still getting it anyway. All right, so I'll buy those for 6 plus all the free cards, and I'm done. These can now go back. I have enough to take him out, though. With the bear trap, I have to lay the bear trap next turn. With the bear trap, that'll keep him from attacking, and then I'll have enough attack cards that, yeah, unless this has extra health, should be able to take him out. Actually, I could kill him with just Furious Strike and Weak Attack already. If I got 2 successes each time. Okay. So where are we? He targets anybody in his space. There isn't one. So he does nothing with his regular ability over there, and then Terror card. He just came out of nowhere. Place Hans with the farthest target possible. Great. Does that include me? Raise the horror level by 1. And then draw the next terror card. So finale card's coming out very soon. Well, he's not attacking though, so you know what? That's fine. That just means I'll be able to attack him this turn and place the bear trap. If the killer enters the space with the bear trap, so I need to be somewhere else. I can't place the bear trap in the space. He's going to be here with me right now. I can't place the bear trap right there. I need to move away first. All right, I raised that, but there's another terror card, so this could be bad. He just keeps coming. Raise the horror level by 1. I'm down to 2 dice. See, I was considering placing the bear trap, but I didn't think he was going to get to me. I thought he'd go after this. Target the nearest target, which is me. Do 1 movement and attack once. He actually attacks twice. That's right, he can't kill me, so it's okay. Well, if I get at least one success with guard, he doesn't kill me. All right, target the nearest. Although wait, is he going after a victim for that? Trying to remember. Yeah, the target is whoever is closest, victim or final girl. All right, so he's targeting me because I'm the closest. Moves once, well, nowhere to move. Attacks, but because of Dark Obsession, he attacks twice. Oh, wait, no, it wouldn't be 4 attacks. Once this comes out, it'll be 3 attacks. It's not for every attack he gets an additional attack. It's if he attacks at least once, he attacks an additional time. All right, so when this flips over, he gets 3, which it's about to flip over. All right, so he attacks me twice. Yeah, let's use guard. But I only have 2 dice now. That sucks. Okay, 1. I reduce it by 2. Plus I can use that to make that attack do nothing. Trash can lid's used up. All right, and then his second attack, I have nothing to block at this time, so he's just going to deal 3 damage. I'm down to 1 health, which means I get an extra die. Now my bloodlust is pumping. All right, well, focus is going to get me into the green. I'll have 4 dice. His turn's all done. He just keeps coming, didn't kill any victims, so I don't get to read from the gruesome death book. All right, but now, nobody to panic. In the upkeep, we get to turn over the finale card, so... Bloodbath. Target the nearest person. Move twice. Attack twice. If it's me, he will attack 3 times, so unless I have all of the defensive cards, I'm basically dead. But... he should already be dead. Well, and I get bear trap once. All right, focus, because I want an extra die. Oh, come on. Well, there was again a 1 in 27 chance of that occurring. All right, I lose 2 time. That part really sucks. I think that's worse than not getting to lower that, because I have another focus. I'm not going to get that 1 in 27 chance twice in a row. Oh yeah, 3 successes this time. Yeah, okay. Rolled 3 5s. Okay, well I get my 2 time back and lower this by 1. Now I have 4 dice. Okay, time to put the hurt on. All right, so if I get 2 successes with each of those, he's already dead, unless this has more health. At most it would be 3 health, and then I just have to move into another space. I can just move right here and place the bear trap. Because then, unless he still has 3 health, the bear trap will kill him. Even if he had 3 health, the bear trap will end his turn, and so he won't attack me. And then I just have to do 1 more damage with whatever. I'd have to buy something. Next turn. No. I'd have to buy something this turn. So I need enough points. On Fear Strike, I also need 2 successes, otherwise my turn ends. So that'll lose me 1 time. Yeah, I think I'll be fine. Okay, and do weak attack first. No, but I need 2 successes or I die. Goody. Well, fortunately I have 4 dice and I have plenty of cards I can discard. Perhaps I should do a short rest. Okay. If If I do a short rest, I'll get some health back so that I won't die from my weak attack, but then I only get 3 dice. I'd rather have 4 dice. Go for it. Alright, weak attack. Okay, I got 2 successes, so I deal 2 damage because of my special ability. And that's all that happens. Okay, Furious Strike. Oh, he had 6 health? Why did I think he only had 5? I did just take away 2, right? Yeah, shoot. I can't count. So I can't kill him right now. Alright, Furious Strike. Well, the bear trap will hopefully kill him. Furious Strike. If I don't get 2 successes, my turn ends. Oh, I haven't moved yet. If I don't get that, my turn ends. Alright, well, I need 2 successes. I got none. Oh, come on. I have to discard all 4 cards to make it 2 so my turn doesn't end. But then I can't move out of the space, and I can set the bear trap, but that doesn't do me any good because it's if the killer enters the space with the bear trap. Well, that sucked. I just needed 1 success on there. Okay. All right, I have 6 time. I will be able to buy Retaliate and Guard. So if I'm lucky, well, but he's going to attack me 3 times. No, it's impossible. Because, yeah, he's just going to, there are no terror cards. He's just going to target the nearest one, which is me. Movement doesn't need to, and then attack 3 times because of Dark Obsession. Jeez. If I just had 1 success of any of these, I'd win. Well, unless that still has health. Even if it still has health, I'd still have a chance. And since one of the guards is here, so I can only buy Retaliate and Guard, I'm screwed. So it really doesn't matter. Sure. Let's discard all 4 of these to make it 2 successes so that I lower this one and take off 3 health from him. And ooh, I get another die because he's down to 1 health. Doesn't matter. Because yeah, I can buy 2 defensive cards, but that's not enough because he gets 3 attacks. Lame. Or if I'd placed the bear trap in my space earlier, then I'd also be good. Although I wouldn't be rolling as many dice. He wouldn't have hurt me. Let's see. And he didn't have more health. Man. Yep. If just one of these had been a star, I would have won. But instead, Hans killed me. Ah, you suck, Hans. So what are the other items in here? In the docks, there was the first aid kit, the map. What does the map do? Discard during the action phase, and then for each deck of item cards, do one of the following. If the top card is face down, reveal it. If the top card is face up, you may remove it from the game and reveal the next card. Lucky Rabbit's Foot. Discard during an action phase to make a horror roll. For each success, choose one of the following. Gain 2 time, gain 1 health, or lower the horror level by 1, or move 1 space. Alright, so that's what I was missing out on. Yeah, I think Bear Trap and Pepper Spray and Trash Can Lid, those are the most important ones, I think. Some defense, and then, like, if I had Pepper Spray, then, well, when he just killed me right now, I could have just discarded it, and his turn would have ended, and he wouldn't have attacked me. Okay, so there's one card that targets me or nearest victim, and then place Hans with the farthest target possible. So that one can target me. Well, now I know. And since the deck is set for this one, I know those will be in there next time. Alright, well, let's try Hans again. Man, that was so close. I was just one die off. Because yeah, if one of those had been a success, I would have discarded 2 cards, and then I would have had to roll a walk, and I mean, yeah, I would have had then 5 dice, and as long as I got 1 success, hey, just barely, I got 1. Then I would have moved over here and then spent 2 time to set the bear trap, and when he moved onto the bear trap, he would have died. Did I? Oh, wait, what am I thinking? No, it's not over. If I have extra health, I'm not dead. I didn't check this, because this is his 3rd attack. No. Whoa, hang on. It's not over. All right, hang on. What did I have? I discarded everything, and then I buy these 2. Okay, and I have 5 dice. If I get 2 successes with each of these, wait, retaliate would also kill him. What am I thinking? He only has 1 health. All I have to do is roll 2 stars on this, and he's dead. I don't even need the bear trap. I'm being stupid. It's not over. Alright, so I was here. Yeah, I don't need to block all of his attacks. I just need to block the first one and kill him. And you know what? Even if I get 1 success, well, he will probably kill me, but I'll also kill him, and that counts as a win. Although I'm supposed to be using Lori on the next part of the campaign. Whatever. So no, it's not over. I'm still winning this thing. Okay, so I have 5 dice, right? And then, but my turn's done. I bought these, so that now on his turn he's going to attack me 3 times, but I have 2 defensive cards, and I mean, even if this was just guard and I just blocked completely his first 2 attacks, well, this could have me have extra health. So I was being stupid. I didn't lose. Yeah, I just need 1 star. I'm using retaliate on his first attack. I got 2 successes. So I block all damage and deal 2 + 1. I deal 3 damage to him, but it doesn't matter. He only has 1 health, and when flip it over, he doesn't have extra health. I'm not dead. Hans is dead. Did I have extra health? I did not. All right, so if it got to the 3rd attack, I was dead. But it didn't. Whew. Good thing I realized I was being stupid and that I needed to check that. And then realized, wait a minute, Hans only has 1 health. Retaliate will just kill him. He'll only get the 1 attack. Baka. All right, Hans, you lost at Camp Happy Trails. Suck it. All right, so next, Hans comes back to life and attacks Lori again at, I don't know what's next. All right, let's see what's next. Let's go back to 4. Okay, so Camp Happy Trails is gone. So all the Camp Happy Trails cards need to go away. These are Camp Happy Trails. This is Camp Happy Trails. All the items were Camp Happy Trails. events. Okay, so those are all going away. These are Camp Happy Trails. So are these. Okay, so all this stuff is gone. Okay, anything else? No. These tokens are Camp Happy Trails. All right, what's next? There it is. All right, so suck it, Hans. You lost the Camp Happy Trails. Next is Creech Manor, Slaughterhouse. After the events of Camp Happy Trails, it had taken months for the nightmares to subside, but Lori was finally sleeping through the night again, which is why she was so angry with Lucy. You want me to go where on Halloween? A haunted house? Come on, it'll be fun. They're even doing this crazy promotional stunt where they drop candy onto the house from a helicopter at midnight. Yeah, that's stupid. Lori thought that was one of the dumbest things she'd ever heard. But since she had never been able to say no to Lucy, but since when had she ever been able to say no to Lucy? The evening started out fine, and the house's scares were utterly benign compared to what she'd survived. But then she and Lucy got separated. She found a security guard and was just about to ask him where she could find her girlfriend when a butcher's cleaver lodged itself in the man's neck. Lori backpedaled away from the dark form in the pig mask as it pulled the cleaver out of the guard in a geyser of blood. As she scrambled up the stairs, only one thought was going through her head. Damn it, Lucy, what have you gotten us into? All right, so Lori again. All right, so I need Creech Manor this time. See, is this Creech Manor? Nope, that's Poltergeist side. Creech Manor. Okay, some new tokens. Alright, so this is the one with Carolyn and Poltergeist, except I don't know if Carolyn will be around without the Poltergeist. Okay, Creech Manor. Slaughterhouse. Setup, strange trophies. Strange trophies. The Dead Zone, The Ladder, Dancing Queen, and Creep Show. What did I have? Oh, yeah, Strange Trophies I think was what I had when although I had to do it more than once. I don't remember. Alright. Strange Trophies is the setup. Items. Set up the item deck as normal. Alright, we're going to have Lori's bow be part of this time. Events. Just 3 event cards. Pushed to the edge, helicopter rescue, and no one comes back. Pushed to the edge, helicopter rescue, and no one comes back. Okay, they go in that order. So on top will be push to the edge. It's where victims fall out of windows. Huh. You know what? I think I wasn't supposed to reveal the events. The event card should be in the order listed with push to the edge on top. So normally you have one event card out already, but if push to the edge is on top, no, it says roll a die for each victim in a window space. Well, there'd be 2. So if I'm supposed to do this right away, then right at the start, roll for each of these, and maybe they fall out the window and die. So I'm not sure if I'm supposed to turn this over right at the start or not. I'm going to go with yes, because that's the normal setup. Oh, special rules. Place the girlfriend event card from the Happy Trails above the board, and place her special victim meeple in the attic space. Oh, alright, so I still need girlfriend from over here. Okay, so I'm going to say, no, I don't start with one of these turned over because girlfriend's already starting face up. Special rules. Place the girlfriend event card from Happy Trails above the board and place her special victim meeple in the attic space. Alright, she's in the attic. Alright, so push to the edge, that'll make people fall out of windows, and then next is helicopter rescue. That's where you can use the attic one time to rescue people with a helicopter, and then no one comes back. Where anybody goes in the attic, they die. Okay. So Creech Manor terror cards. That's these. The trees are alive, it's broken, it's coming, and something is coming through the wall. Okay, so we got those. 2 of them will make events come out. Hans tarot cards. Unholy Speed. Horrific Hammer Rush. Taking Souvenirs. He Just Came Out of Nowhere. Hans Wants Me, ×2, and He's Just Standing There, ×2. Wait, so the deck's bigger, it's 12. Hans Wants Me, He's Always Wanted Me. And He's Just Standing There. Ugh. He doesn't attack, but each time those come up, horror level goes up twice. Gross. And then he wants me, he's always wanted me, move twice toward me and attack each time. And then we get Unholy Speed again. Alright, so I have to shuffle that up. Shuffle all 12. Oh no, shuffle all 12 and deal 10. So I don't get 2 of them. It's a regular terror deck. Placing the remaining 2 terror cards face down to the side. Well, so maybe those will come up. Dark Obsession and Bloodbath. Are those the same 2 I used last time? Where'd they go? Yeah, Dark Obsession and Bloodbath. So same thing. If he gets his dark power, then he'll attack me an extra time every time he targets me. And then once I go through the whole horror deck, it's Bloodbath. Yeah, and then items. Set up the item deck as normal. Wait, although Carolyn specific to Poltergeist or to Creech Manor? Because if it's Carolyn, I just have to rescue her. No, I think she goes with Poltergeist. Alright, these two are for later. Put them up there. Where'd the setup card go? Ah, it's right there. Strange trophies. Okay, 2 in the attic. One in each room on the next floor. I start in the trophy room. 2 over here by the windows. And then 2 right here. Just 1 space away from Hans. But, I mean, his normal ability, he doesn't move, so might take a couple turns for them. I mean, if I could go 1, 2, 3, 4, I could get them out of here and give 2 people rescued right at the start, which, let's turn this over. Okay. Alright, got the setup from that, but then there's also this stuff. So I don't need Poltergeist, but I do need Creech Manor. Yeah, Creech Manor is Carolyn. Okay, let's see. What else do I need? Health. Eh. Four for me, for 5 total. He needs 11 more health. And there's 1 minor power, so he might get up to 14 health. Okay, so for Creech Manor. Special rules. 1-way movement spaces. Yeah, we have that. No, I think Carolyn... Where's the item deck? Yeah, Carolyn and Mr. Floppy are in there. But, no, I think that's for Poltergeist. The Carolyn and Mr. Floppy item cards will always be included in the game when you're doing Poltergeist. Oh, so when you're going up against Poltergeist, you have to save Carolyn 5 times. Okay, a few of the spaces have exits in one direction. There are 3 of them. What? Oh, right. There's also this one where you can just drop down into there, but that's a 1-way. There's a hole in the floor or something. Alright, you're not allowed to move against the arrow. You can't climb the tire swing. Now, with Poltergeist, it doesn't say, but figured you could probably, should be able to move up through there. Hans, no. It's 1 way for him, too. It only makes sense that way. He's not going to jump up into there. You're not allowed to move against the arrow. The rope ladder, if used, is the 1 exception. Yeah. Window spaces are the ones with windows on them. Yes. Ladder on the left side. inside, outside, okay. Alright, so no, there's no Carolyn and Mr. Floppy, so it says to set up the item decks as normal, but I would think I shouldn't be using Carolyn and Mr. Floppy since I'm not using Poltergeist. Oh yeah, they are Poltergeist specific. So really, they should be in the other part of that box. Okay. That's my fault, I just have them in the wrong place. Alright, so all of the Creech Manor cards. Is there a bow in here? There's not, so I'm not going to replace one bow with Lori's bow. Although I don't even know if I even need to do that. I guess I could have had 2 bows. Alright, so set it up as normal. We're going to make sure that's in there because that's special to Lori. And take 11 item cards. Now this time I can get weapons. So, actually, let me see. What kind of things could I get? Lucky Rabbit's Foot again. Shotgun. This you have to use on its own. You have to be in the space with the enemy. Discard 2 cards from your hand to roll 6 dice. Deal 1 damage to each enemy in your space for each success rolled. If at least half of the dice are blank, but there's only a 1 in 3 chance on each die, discard the shotgun. That's a pretty nice item. Knife, add 1 extra damage to a melee attack. Ritual dagger, do the same thing. Or you can discard the ritual dagger to kill a victim. But that also removes all minor dark powers or deal 1 damage to the killer. Okay, first aid kit. Padlock. Alright. Place it between any 2 rooms. Only you and victims can move through the padlock. That should make it a one-way thing, though. Whatever. If an enemy attacks while in a room adjacent to the padlock, ignore the attack and remove the padlock token instead. So yeah, break it. A revolver. You can use that with a weak attack action card, and from 1 space away, dealing 1 damage. Rope ladder. Sure, for the windows. Mysterious pills again. Crucifix. Discard to ignore the effects of a single terror card. Okay. Ancient text. You can gain 2 time by losing 1 health. You don't discard it, so you can do that any number of times. Candle. You may move a victim from an adjacent space to your space, but it's just 1 victim. Lucky dice. Discard to do a reroll. Flashlight again. A list of things in the blank. This lets you see the entire deck from one of the item rooms. Okay. Energy drink, trash can lid, map. Alright. So there are a couple weapons in there. If I got the shotgun, that'd be nice. Just go blast Hans in the face. But that's first if the shotgun actually shows up as one of the cards, and then if I find it. All right, 12 items. All right, so we don't actually need Carolyn. I guess I didn't need to get all the other killers out. I mean, it's just Hans. The other killers are for other campaigns. Alright, I think I've done enough with that. Alright, so for the garage, a list of things in that. Okay, so I get to the garage, but it's over here. Then, if I pick this up, then I immediately roll a die. Reveal all the items in one of the 3 rooms, depending on what you roll. I mean, that was useful when I was trying to find Carolyn. Okay, and then in the attic, where the girlfriend is, ooh, Lori's bow is right there on top. You can target up to 3 spaces away. Well, 1 to 3 spaces away. And that doesn't say you can only do it once in a turn. Cannot modify an action card, must be used without one. It just costs 1 time to fire an arrow. So you could all in 1 turn spend 3 time, fire 3 arrows, do 3 damage. Lori's, her special ability is whenever you were in the same space as the enemy, so it wouldn't give me any extra damage on Lori's bow. But hey, that's 3 free damage on Hans. And then in the closet, Ritual Dagger is on top. Alright, so what's the plan? Well, I get my free cards. So do I want to try to get items? Do I want to rescue people? Ooh. Then with a shotgun, this would actually enhance the shotgun. I can immediately move down here and try to get these people away from there, and then Hans only moves 1 space at a time. It might be a while before he can actually kill anybody. So do I want to go for just saving a bunch of people? Or do I want to go for items? See, items are closet. The attic is, I definitely want to go to the attic. Closet has a dagger. Garage, that's the last place I want to go, but there's nobody anywhere near there anyway. So, yeah, I could try to move down here and get these people away from Hans. Probably won't get to rescue them this turn. But if I do rescue them, well, now I have to go through Hans, if he hasn't moved, or go all the way around here. Plus, it's good to rescue people so his bloodlust doesn't get up to the top. Let's see. So how many spaces is it to the attic? I have to go over here. So 2, 3, 4. It's 5 spaces to get to the attic. So it'll take a while to get there. Well, I could get there next turn, potentially. And then start picking stuff up. I think it'd be good to move these people away, though. Slow him down as much as I can. I don't know. Let's go for that. All right. But as always... Or you know what? Let's actually walk first. Okay. I only get 2 dice. 1 success. All right. I get to move 1 space. Yay. But I lose 1 time. Well, let's do that again. One success, same thing. Lose one time. Move one space. All right. Well, if I buy a sprint, just need one success to rescue the two of them, unless Hans is already over there, killing them. Okay, well, focus. One success, I lose one time, this goes down one. Do it again. Same thing. This goes down one, lose one time. All right, and then I still have weak attack and short rest. I know at the very least I'm going to want sprint. That'll take 2. I'm thinking maybe I should buy both sprints. If I discard each of these for 1 time, I'll have 4 time, and I can buy both of those. It would also be good to have distraction so I can get down into the green. But then I wouldn't be able to buy either sprint. I won't be moving next turn. Although Hans might not move either. However, if this has him move twice, he'll move onto here with them. He'll start killing stuff, and then he might even then he'll attack me. Because I won't move. But that's only if he moves twice from this. Although if I use distraction to get down to the green, I don't have any sprints. I'm still going to be here with them, so if he moves once each time from the tarot cards, he's going to kill somebody. Yeah, I should get the 2 sprints instead of distraction. Which means I discarded these for time, so I have 4 time, buy 2 sprints. That's it. Put those back over there afterward and reset that to 6. Okay. So Hans first targets anybody in a space, nobody. And then tarot card. He moves twice. He doesn't attack though, so that's fine. But horror level goes up 2. That sucks. He's just standing there. Yeah, target nearest person, victim, or final girl. Well, that's my space. So he moves there. I should probably get out one of the little, where are they? There, everybody's right there. Well, now I'm really glad I got sprint because I want to be off of there and the victim's off of there so he doesn't get to kill anybody with just his regular little attack right there. All right, you know what? This wasn't that bad. The 2 horror level is the worst part, but yeah, whatever. That just means, well, at some point I'm definitely going to buy distraction, but I'll also have to 2 focus next turn. With 2 focus and distraction, I could get this back. I could get it down into the green. All right. So nobody panics because he's in a space with victims, but he didn't kill anybody, so nobody panics. And then there's no upkeep to do, so that is it. It is my turn. I'm going to sprint. Do want at least 1 success, because no successes, I hurt myself, and either my turn ends and I move 1 space, or I don't move and I still hurt myself and I lose 2 time. Ugh. All right, got 1 success. You know what? That's enough. 1 success, I lose 1 time, I move up to 2 spaces. So I will take the 2 victims here and then out the window. You know what? I'm going to leave one of them behind and take this one instead. For really no reason. Yeah, don't really need that now. Okay, so rescued 2. I I spent my 1 time. Now, these 2. What do I want? I could raise the horror level. Lower the horror level. I could gain time. There's no reason to heal right now, so that one's out. I could move. Ooh. If I had a whistle. There's no whistle in this one. Well, if I had the, candle, could I get one of these 2 to jump out the window to me? I don't have a candle, so it doesn't matter. Okay, well, let's see. Do I want time? Or there's, take an action card, at most 2. I don't know if I want one of those. I'll be buying these. I could still sprint. So if I do the sprint now, I'll have 6 cards, probably 4 time. And then I'll have 4 cards to buy. Distraction. Cost 3, that would leave me with 1 time. So close call. Or I get some time and then I can buy more than that. Or I don't sprint. I still have 5 time. So I buy distraction and well, sorry, I don't have any of these yet, so I shouldn't do that. I have sprint right now, that's all I have. So I'd buy these. Distraction, that will leave me with 2 points. And I'd have 8 cards, so I could buy both of these. Alright, so that's if I don't sprint right now. I could just save it. Because that way I'll have more dice when I use it. Yeah, let's do that. Alright, 10 cards. So I have sprint, walk, walk. That's not going to be enough to get me up to the attic anyway. So yeah, I'll be buying search next time and that sprint again, if I have enough time for all of that. And at that point, I should be in the attic. Well, let's see. Actually, the most I could get is 7. How far is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's 8 to get to the attic. Right? Yeah, that's the only way to get to the attic is right there. Okay, yeah, that sounds like a plan. All right, so I spent all 5, put that back. This goes back there. And I am all done. So now Hans targets somebody in a space. There's nobody. Oh, wait, no. That's right. I still had to do these before I decided whether I was going to sprint. That's right. I was planning out what I wanted to do there, so wait, hang on. Distraction, close call, and all these. There, you guys stay over here. Well, if I choose move 1 space, it's actually possible that I could get to the attic in 1 turn. No, I don't need the searches. I can always buy them to use them on the next turn. Do I want to take an action card? Not really. Wait, so I have 5. All right, so if I buy... you know what, I'm thinking horror level. And if I get 2 time, I'll have 7, and then instead of buying, so that'll give me 8 cards. So instead of buying those, I'd have 4 points. I could buy one of those and maybe improvise. or the other distraction, then there's no question about getting down into the green. I only need 2, though. I'm thinking improvise. All right, yeah, I'll do the 2 time. Okay, now it's, well, 2 times, so I got 7. I spent 7. 3, 3, 1. I already had sprint. I'm not using it yet. And I'll probably be starting off with improvise. Yeah, okay. Reset this to 6 after spending all my stuff. Put that back in the shop. And now he targets nothing there. Terror card. Taking souvenirs. Target the nearest victim. Move twice. Well, okay, there's only 1 victim there. So he's going to go here. That's the nearest one. Attack twice, but there's only 1 victim. So kills that. For each victim killed during the killer phase, 1 extra bloodlust. Fortunately, it was only 1, so this is going to go up 2, which is going to raise this by 1. Now I kind of wish I had the other distraction. And then that's it. All right, who's that? Who's this victim? And how did he or she die? We're not on Camp Happy Trails anymore. Now we're on... Oh, this is just for Camp Happy Trail, so I need to find a different one. Where are we? Creech Manor. Hans. General deaths? Nope. Creech Manor Terror? No, that's one of Hans. Ooh, if I kill somebody with a ritual dagger, I get to read something too. Cool. Alright, Hans Terror card. Was this taking souvenirs? This is Lisa. Hans gripped Lisa by the leg, dragging her into a back room. Using his cleaver, he removed her left foot, and as she screamed in pain, he wrapped the foot onto a short rope full of feet. Boy, he has a bunch of pieces of skin. Now he has a bunch of feet, too. The blood-caked souvenirs frightened Lisa, and she began to cry. As the hot tears streamed down her cheeks, Hans slit her throat. Bye-bye, Lisa. Lisa, dead. All right, well, this could have been 4 bloodlust for him. At least he only got 2 out of it. 0 would have been nice, but oh well. Couldn't rescue everybody. Let's see, where was he? Right there? Ah. Had it been possible for me to rescue all 3 of them, then yeah, he would have had nobody to attack. He would have had to, he would have moved up here. Because he's only moving 1 space at a time. Oh well. The worst part of this is just every time you save people, you have to go out a window and then come back in. Well, I mean, you have the ladder over here that makes it a little faster, although to get up to this floor, you have to go all the way over to here. Unless you have the helicopter, then you just get everybody in the attic. Rescue them all at once. Because, right, I think that's the first one that's going to come up. Wait a minute. We know what the first one is because it said that. It was the push to the edge. You know what? I think maybe this should have started on this side because there are only 3 cards in the event deck, but there are only 2 cards in the terror deck that make an event come up. So I'll never get to the 3rd one if this isn't there up already. So I think even though girlfriend was already up, I was supposed to do this too. I wasn't thinking about that. Which means, let's go back to this. We had Lisa over here. She might have been dead from pushed to the edge. So roll a die for each victim in a window space. If the roll is a failure, that victim jumps and is killed. So 2 and 3 chance for each one. So I think I was supposed to do that right at the start. And then this gets discarded. Because, yeah, I'm pretty sure there were only 2 cards in here that made me turn over an event. I think I remember looking at it, and that was the case. So, yeah. All right, top one first. Dead. Bottom one, dead. All right, so they had both jumped out the window at the start, so the bloodlust would be here. Anyway, they're both dead, although I get to read something else from those. Push to the edge, okay. So really, Hans is going up here. Bloodlust level's the same, either way. But now he's a little closer. Yeah, he went here when I was there with some victims. So yes, he would have targeted that space anyway. And now he is here. Ugh, that's a little worse. On the bright side, we get more gruesome deaths. Push to the edge. Jimmy right here was terrified of clowns, and his friends decided to take the hallway leading to the fun house. There's a fun house in Creech Manor. His heart was beating like a worn-out drum. The sight of the white powder caked around a red nose was just too much for him. He crawled into a corner without his friends noticing. After an hour of hyperventilating, Jimmy saw an actor in a pig mask come into the room. He stood up. "Sir, can you show me the way out?" The man pulled the cleaver off his belt and pointed to an open window. "But we must be 2 or 3 stories up," he chuckled, not remembering how many stairs they'd climbed. He started for the door when Hans raised the cleaver. Realizing an attack was coming, Jimmy saw only one option. He sprinted toward and threw himself out the window. The autopsy would show Jimmy suffered from trauma, similar to what might be found from a skydiving accident, another unexplained phenomenon at Creech Manor. Oh, and there's only one of those, so I guess they're both Jimmy. It's Jimmy and Timmy. They're both afraid of clowns and died the same way. All right, so they're dead. I'm out here. But it is possible for me to get to the attic, and I'll be able to take 2 people with me into there along the way, and then there'll be 5 in the attic. Oh, and then when I'm in there and searching for items and stuff like that, I'll have girlfriend there, so extra die. And Hans will be moving over to the closet to kill that one. And then it's just a question of, will the helicopter come up before Hans comes to the attic to kill everybody? If the helicopter comes up, then boom, I rescue 4 or 5 people. Get to flip this over. Could keep girlfriend around if I wanted, although then if Hans comes up there and kills her, this goes up 5. So, all right. Okay, so I have 1 reroll. Yeah, there was no panicking, no upkeep. Yeah, my turn. So improvise. If I get 2 successes, then for the entire action phase, all 3s and 4s are successes, but I need 2. If I get 1 success, then for the next roll, which is going to be distraction, 3s and 4s count as successes. Or I could save this until I get into the green, but because then I have a better chance of getting 2. Now let's use it now, because I want a better chance of getting 2 on this before I use this. All right. If I get no successes, I lose 1 time, and the horror level goes up 1. Great. I have to discard 2 cards to turn that into 1 success, so that for 1 roll I get 3s and 4s are successes. Or I can re-roll all dice for 2 times, or I can re-roll just 1 die. Oh, you know what? That might be good. If I can get a star, then I can turn that into a success, and then 3s and 4s the rest of the turn are successes. All right, you know what? I'm going to do that. Reroll any 1 die. Yes, got a success. Okay, so if I discard 2 cards, I don't need short rest or weak attack right now. Although, I mean, I'm going to get to Hans's space. I could do a weak attack, but I can only deal 1 damage. I don't have anything to modify that, so yeah, it's a waste. Yeah, I'll discard these 2 to turn the 3 into a success. So for the rest of the action phase, 3s and 4s count as successes. I'm going to keep that there so I remember. Now I'm going to go ahead and do distraction. That's not a 3 or a 4. All right, so 1 success, I gain. Was I supposed to lose time or anything? No, all I've done is improvise. Gain 1 time, lower the horror level by 1. Well, it's all right. With both focuses, I'll get down into the green. Okay, focus. Well, the 3 counts as a success, but it's still only 1. I lose 1 time and lower this 1. Okay, other focus. Oh, come on. Well, it was a 1 in 9 chance. The worst part is not losing the 2 time, but I still only have 2 dice. That sucks. Lose 2 time. Well, and if I use all 3 of these, I'm not going to have enough time to buy a search card. I do, though, want to get all the way to there if I can, because... Ah, this sucks. Because then, yeah, that at least moves this one away. Makes Hans go over to this one. Getting there, though, will mean at least a 3 or higher on every die I roll the rest of the way. Great. That sucked. I only got 2 horror level lowered out of those 3 cards. That should not have happened. Oh well. Big setback. All right, let's sprint. All right, well that's 2 successes, so I get to move 3 spaces, but it cost me 1 time. So now I am here with Hans. Come on, stand on his head. I'm about to move off of there, so whatever. Walk. Okay, so I still have a chance to get into the attic. Oh wait, no, I only have to move 3 spaces. Wait a minute, why was I there? Was I supposed to be there, or was I here? Oh no, I had sprinted from there. No, I'd sprinted from there and got 3 spaces. I think that's what happened. That sounds right. Okay, so yeah, I only need to make it 3 spaces, so I just need 3 out of 4 dice to be 3 or higher. And it's just 1, so move 1 space, lose 1 time. So now I'm here. Now I need 2 to make it to the attic. Damn it. All right, we only got to there, which means... Oh, Hans has to move 3 spaces to get to there or there. This is what Hans would be targeting, is this space, because it has more victims, but Hans needs to move 3 spaces. And he only moves 1 space at a time, so... Oh, no, I think I'm fine. Except for the fact that I now only have 1 time, and I can't buy anything, including that sprint. So I'm going to have to sit here for 2 turns. Ugh. That part's not good. So I have one time. Well, I guess I'll buy a close call because that's the only thing I can buy. Really would have been nice to get to the attic. Okay. Wow, it really would have been nice to be at green. Okay, Hans targets nobody. Oh, I spent my 1. This goes back to 6. Put everything back there. Hans targets no one. And then terror card. Come on. Move no more than once. 3 moves to the nearest victim. Although this one makes no sense to me. Oh, no, it makes sense. Okay. It's coming, it's coming. Target the nearest victim. Move 3 spaces. Or move 3 times, which will be 3 spaces. Kill 1 victim in each space the killer passes through, including its current and final spaces. That made no sense to me at first, because it should be, well, as soon as it gets to the nearest victim, it stops. No, then it would kill that victim and then go on to the next one. Damn. And there are more victims there, so Hans comes over here. And so Hans will be targeting me next round. Damn it. Bloodlust goes up 1. This one's going to panic and go somewhere. So I will be targeted by this attack next time because I don't get to move. Alright, so let's find out all about this victim. It's coming, it's coming. There it is. Christy. So here's poor little Christy right here. Christy ran into the room and hid behind Kevin. Ooh, that's Kevin over there. Someone is after me. What do we do? What do you mean? We're all actors at this haunted house. There's nobody here who would actually hurt you, Kevin said. He's coming, Kevin. Please believe me. We have to get out of here. Kevin walked toward the doorway, half laughing. Then a hammer greeted him in the face. Oh no, Kevin's died. Not Christy. Kevin's dead. The swing was exceptionally strong and crushed his head into oblivion. Christy screamed in terror, tears streaming down her face as she watched Kevin's nearly headless body fall lifelessly to the floor. All right, Kevin's dead. All right, so that went up 1. This one's going to panic and go somewhere, and great. So now, if Hans is targeting specifically a victim, Hans is going to go up here, and then they'll all panic, and well, each one probably will stay there, but maybe not. Great. It's not good. I really wanted Hans to go after this one. Hopefully, well, if I'm lucky, this one will panic and go into the attic. There is a 2 in 3 chance of that. And then if I can get to the attic before Hans, well, and this comes up, I can rescue everybody. If that comes up helicopter, I don't know about that. Chances are not good. Okay. All right, so that's it. My turn. All I have is close call, so I'm not doing anything. I get to buy these. Unfortunately, even if I bought defensive cards, this is only when Hans attacks you, not victims. Although I forgot to do panic phase before my turn. All right, so Christy over there, she panics. Rolls a 3, and she goes into the attic. All right, so now it's just me and Hans. Yeah, there was no chance she was going to stay in the room with Hans. All right. All right, so I buy all these, and then I have 6 points, and I can buy 3 more cards. Well, I should get a guard if I just need one success and block all the damage when he tries to hit me. That'll cost 2. Well, with walk and walk, I'll be in here, so I think I should buy the 2 search cards. Now, it's possible that from a terror card, he's going to attack me again. But even if he attacks me twice, that's fine. Actually, attacking me twice would not be that bad, because then I'd get an extra die. Then I can run around with 1 health the rest of the game. Alright, so I'll buy those for 6. Well, that cost all 6, then I put those back, nothing to put in the shop. My turn is all done. So now on Hans's turn, first thing he does is attacks me, but I'll use guard. If I get at least 1 success, then I got 2 successes. So I ignore all damage, but 1 success would have ignored 2, which is all he does. So, all right. He does nothing to me. Okay, but now, terror card. Fuck. If there are no victims on the board, not the case. Otherwise, target the nearest victim. That would be this room, because it has 4 victims in it. Move twice. And yeah, it's not target the nearest victim or me. It's just nearest victim. Move twice, attack twice. So he's going to come in here and kill 2 people. The other 2 are going to panic and maybe go out of there. For each victim killed during the attack, this goes up 1. Bloodlust is going to go up 2, so this will go up another 1. Dark Power gets revealed. Every time Hans attacks me, he attacks an extra time. This is going very badly. And now he deals 3 damage when he attacks and moves 2 spaces. Well, that totally sucked. Okay, horrific hammer rush. Lacey bobbed under Hans's swing. He redirected his momentum and came at her from underneath. She bent backward, but he still grazed her chin. The pain was severe, but she pressed on. She ducked away, narrowly missing another swing that landed on the wall, in the wall. Hans twisted the hammer, dislodging it, and struck her with the handle. The blow slammed her into the wall, knocking the wind out of her. The next blow crushed her face, and she slid down the wall, blood streaking the floral wallpaper. And actually, you know what? Since 2 people are getting killed, but that only covers 1, I'll just do a general kill. General death. Alright, let's see. For the other one, 2. Alright, so Lacey gone. And then fighting for his life, Xavier dropped to the floor as a hammer came through the old drywall. He hopped back up and dashed from the room into the hallway. There's no hallway in the attic, but whatever. As he passed through the doorway, Hans met his speed with his hammer and caved in his chest. For a few minutes, Xavier's lungs tried to grab for air, then fell still. Dead. Okay. Alright, and then Hans is all done. So now panic phase. All 3 of them panic. If they roll a 5 or a 6, they go down here. Otherwise, they stay in the attic. Alright, 1 roll to 5. You know what? We'll do girlfriend down here. That way I get 3 dice 1 time. Well, 3 dice until I move out of here. Plus, then if for some reason I'm stuck in this room and Hans kills some more, it won't be the girlfriend. Oh. Okay, well, I can walk up there, search twice. I have the 2 focus cards, but I can't get down into the green. I mean, I'll still use them, but... Although, you know what? I'm probably going to run out of time from using stuff. Walk, search, search, walk to get back to here. That's going to take up 4 time, if I get at least 1 success each time. Oof. Well, alright. Although, I can discard stuff for time, too. Walk. I get 3 dice, because girlfriend's with me. I can move up to 1 space, take 1 hit, and lose 2 time, or I can discard 2 cards. Or I can re-roll. No, I want to save that. I don't need weak attack and short rest, although if I discard those, I won't have anything left to discard. Do I take the hit and lose 2 time? Basically, if I discard these, I save 1 time and 1 health. No. I'll move 1 space. Oh, wait, I'm going to take her with me, and then I'll take her in with me when I leave. All right, I'll move 1 space, I take 1 damage, and I lose 2 time. So, sucky. All right, search time. Girlfriend's with me, so I get an extra die. Come on. I'm going to discard this and spend 2 time for a reroll of all dice. Although now I'm down to 2 time. Alright, well, 1, I'll take this. But I don't get to look at another card unless I want to discard 2 cards. Probably not a good idea. Alright, I lose 1 time. Search again. Hey, there we go. 2. I get to look at the next 2 cards. Pick which one I want. First aid kit and map. What did map do? For each item deck, if the top card is face down, you may turn it face up. Or if the top card is face up, discard. Alright, so I can do this 1 time. If the top card is face up, you may discard it from the game and turn the next card face up. Or first aid kit. I'm going to take the map and put this on the bottom of the deck. And I'm going to use the map right away. Well, that was useless. Well, probably. Maybe I can find something in the garage. All right. So I'm going to discard the map. So for each deck, I get if the top card's face down, I got to turn it over. Energy drink, yeah, whatever. That's definitely not worth going back in the attic to find. Or I can discard the card that's on top and turn over the next one, which I'm going to do here. Ooh, trash can lid. Okay. Ritual dagger. I really need a good item, so I think, like, unless I get lucky and get the shotgun or something, I think that's about my only chance here. So yeah, I'm going to discard that and turn over candle. Ugh. That's not really going to help. All right, then. That was both my searches. I did not lose the time on the second one. I'm down to 0 time. I still want to walk out of there, though, so I'm going to have to discard a card to get some time. Weak attack. There, gain 1 time, so now I can walk. Well, I could use walk anyway, it's just I would go down to X and then my turn would be over. Actually, no, because I do want to use the focus cards. Okay. Alright, 1 success, so I move 1 space and I take 2 victims with me. Not going well, and I lose 1 time. Focus. If I can get 2 successes, I'll gain 2 time. If I only get 1 success, well, this goes down, and well, this goes to there, and the turn ends, but whatever. Maybe I should discard for short rest and get 1 time. I really want to use both of these. Yeah, all right. I'll discard short rest for 1 time. Still have girlfriend with me, so I still get 3 dice. 1 success. Yeah, so I lose 1 time, and this goes down 1. One more time. And this time, yeah, if I only get 1 and this goes down to X, well, it's the same as being at 0, because this is my last card, so it doesn't really matter. Hey, 2 successes. I gain 2 time. And this goes down 1. And I can't buy distraction to try to get into the green because that costs 3. I can buy 1 close call because that's all there is, or a guard, or a sprint. I don't know, I guess sprint. Yeah, because I probably need to move this turn, get more people away from there. If I get lucky and get 2 successes and move 3 spaces, I can rescue 2 more people. But at this point, it's looking like there's almost no chance I'll be able to flip this over, which is bad. I really need that shotgun, if the shotgun's even in one of those decks. Well, I know there's nothing I want here. So there are 2 more cards under that. I want to go to the garage. So hopefully get out here, rescue a couple more people, leave 1 behind on that space, and then get to the garage, and hopefully there's a decent item there. If I can't find a decent item, I think I'm pretty much screwed. Oh, but all I'm doing is sprinting next turn. Before I do that, I can use Laurie's bow and do 3 damage to Hans. Yeah, I could do that at least. Although it'd be nice if first he got his dark power that lets him move extra spaces. That way that would immediately go away. Okay. Alright. Hans's turn. Well, he targets somebody in a space, and boom. That'll be a general death. This goes up 1. Nothing else. 4. General kill number 4. Thunder rang through the old manor. Tara could barely hear her own thoughts through the sound of the torrential storm. Between thunderclaps, she heard distant footsteps. She put on her costume, ready to scare whoever came down the hall. After some waiting, she began to feel uneasy nobody had come down the hall. Then a flash of lightning revealed that she hadn't been waiting alone. He held a hammer and swung it at her. Bye-bye, Tara. You're dead. All right. Tarot card, he might be killing some more people. Oh, if this has him move and attack twice, he's going to kill girlfriend, and at that point, I'm so incredibly screwed. Nope. Oh, he's attacking me. Oh, no. He's going to move into my space, but even though he's targeting me and moving toward me, the attack prioritizes victims. All right, well, he targets me, moves twice, which, well, once puts him here with me and 2 victims, one of which is girlfriend. Attacks once, we'll kill one of those. All right, that'll raise this one, which will raise this one. Here we go. Hans' eyes lock in on you. He never flinches as he strides closer, despite distractions all around, including the frantic screaming of the scared ghost hunter in the room. The hunter thought he could sneak by Hans, but without taking his eyes off of you, he slashed the hunter's throat with his cleaver, leaving his head partially decapitated. He continues toward you. Oh, this one didn't even have a name. Joey. Joey's dead. Alright, well, I need to get girlfriend out of there. Yeah, unless I get really lucky and find, as I said, like a shotgun or something. The trash can lid'll help. If I get the trash can lid, get some defensive cards, and if I get the shotgun, might take him down. Alright. Wait, does girlfriend panic? She will follow you into the killer's space. While she's in your space, roll 1 extra die for each horror roll. If girlfriend dies in your space, it doesn't say she doesn't panic, so great. She's probably going to go back to the attic. Ugh. Come on, roll a 1, then she goes over here. A 2, she goes over here, which is also not good. Great. I mean, mainly I wanted to rescue 2 more, although at this point it really doesn't matter. Well, 1 more and he does 4 damage instead of 3. All right. Come on, 1. 2. Damn. Girlfriend goes over here. And all I have is sprint. I mean, if I got 2 success... Oh, and now she's not with me, so I don't get an extra die. Great. All right. Upkeep. Oh, I didn't put all these back after I bought cards. After I bought sprint. And I didn't reset that to 6. Okay, sprint. All right, girlfriend's dead meat. Ooh, 2 successes. Well, that really sucks, because that's enough to get out there. But I can only save this one. Or I could go over here, pick up girlfriend. Girlfriend will follow me into a killer space, so I could go over here with both of them. But if this targets anybody, then he's just going to follow us into here. Now, it could be this is his minor dark power, and then he just sits there. And with the 2 walks, I could get both of them out. However, leaving her over there, I mean, it really doesn't make much difference whether I rescue one or both. So, she can go over here. It'll just make him use up 1 turn, killing her, rather than coming after me. All right, so we'll go 1, grab this victim, 2, go down the ladder and rescue 1. And I'm going to take... Oh, but I did lose 1 time. All right, what do I want? I think I want to move 1 space to increase the likelihood that I get into the garage. Or... Or do I want to buy 2 time? We're taking an action card. Well, what am I buying with 5? I'll be buying the free cards. Distraction so that I can get down into the green, hopefully. And then, so it's 4 spaces to there. Sprint or search? so I bought distraction and sprint. Then I should be there. And I should have 3 dice. Or if I choose to move 1 space, I only need to make it 3 spaces, so there's a chance I get there even without sprint. So maybe I buy search instead. Or if I buy 2 time, I can buy both. Yeah, let's take the 2 time. All right, so I'll buy all 3 of those. And should have 3 dice by the time I start moving. All right, so Hans, okay, reset that, put this back over here. Okay, Hans has nobody in the space to target, so what does his tarot card say? Ah, unholy speed. I could have taken the chance and gone over and gotten girlfriend and gone over here. And this time, move out. But, I'll take the meat shield. Okay. 2 extra health for Hans, and now he has 1 additional movement, so currently he can move 3 spaces when he moves. But as soon as he gets somewhat near me, I can just use my bow. Alright, so he doesn't move, so still there's a meat shield over here. Alright, I like that. Meat shields are good. Okay, no panic, no upkeep, so distraction time. Alright. I would love that roll again. Yeah, okay. That is terrible. This still goes down 1, but I lose 4 time. Damn it. Alright. I just need 1 success each time on the 2 focus cards. Well, I will definitely trade in short rest and weak attack. Turn that into 1 success, but I still lose 1 time. But now this is down to there. I mean, I don't have to do the moving this turn. I can always wait. Great. No successes, lose 2 time. Then I'll be stuck with 2 dice, or I ditch 2 cards, and I won't be able to get there next turn. Ditch 2 cards and turn it into 1 success. Well, if I lose 2 time, boom, my turn's over. I just still have these. But then I'll be spending 2 cards each time. Alright, rolling 2 dice next time. I won't get to buy anything. Or if I do 2, I lose 1 time. I'm at 0. This will go down 1. But then I won't be able to get there anyway. I'll take the loss of 2 time. And I can't buy distraction to try to get down there. It's going to take 2 turns to get into the green. At least 2 turns. Alright, I can't buy anything. So reset that, put these back. Hans targets nobody, and then the trees are alive. If you are in a window space, lose 1 health. Nope. All victims in a window space are killed. If at least 1 victim was killed, horror level goes up. Nope. And then event card. So Now, helicopter rescue. Place the helicopter token. This would have been handy earlier. Place the helicopter token on the attic or on the roof of the house, whatever. Once during the game, you may move from the attic to the helicopter as though they are adjacent. Any victims, or Carolyn, but there's no Carolyn. Any victims with you may be saved. Unless you have saved Carolyn, you must return to the attic, and the token must be removed. So yeah, it can be used to save victims one time. Useless at this point. Alright, but Hans didn't move, so I still have my meat shield there. How many tarot cards are left? 3. Now, I could just not do this moving yet and wait until next turn and buy my free cards. That'll give me 8, and then I have 6 points to spend on the other search, and I don't know. Oh, distraction. I'll be wasting 1 point, but, well, no, not distraction. I have the 2 focus cards, so unless this bumps it up some more, I should be fine. But why take chances? All right, search and distraction. I can buy those, and then, yeah, next turn I'll be green. I'll go into the garage. I'll search for items. I'll have 2 search cards. There are only 3 items there. And yeah, I'll be rolling 3 dice the whole time. Yeah, I like that. Alright, so I did nothing, and then I spent 5, reset that. Alright, Hans targets nobody. Tarot card. Is he finally going to take out that meat shield? Ooh, event card. Something is coming through the wall. If there are no victims on the board, discard. Nope. All victims panic. Okay. Any victims that exit through a window are killed. Nope, that won't happen. And then event card, so now it's going to be the attic. Any victim that enters the attic dies. Because that was the other one that, which makes the helicopter useless, because that was the other event it made me put in there. Alright, but she does panic. If she rolls a 2, 3, or 4, she's going to go into Hans's space. That'll suck. 2, damn it. Alright, well, dead as soon as the next turn starts, or as soon as Hans gets his next turn. That's too bad. Okay, oh, event card. Yeah, no one comes back. Place a skull token in the attic. All victims in the attic are killed. Whenever a victim enters the attic, they are killed immediately. Nobody got killed. There's no panicking. Okay. My turn. Distraction. Or should I just do a focus? Yeah, let's do a focus. Okay, 1 success. I lose 1 time. This goes down 1. Yay! I finally am in the green for the first time during this fight. Well, you know what? We can go ahead and do the moving now. Sprint. That's terrible. Well, I need 1 success, so short rest, weak attack. Bye-bye. Turns that into 1 success. I move 2 spaces and lose 1 time. Could discard 2 more to make it be 1 more space, but no, I want the rest of my cards. Alright, well that sucked. Okay, walk. Okay, 2 successes. I can move 2 spaces. Great, I'm in the garage. And lose 1 time. Search. Ugh. Raise the horror level 1 and lose 2 time, or take the item card on top, raise the horror level by 2 and lose 2 time. Or I discard 2 cards, turn it into 1 success. Well, I don't need the other walk. And you know what? Focus. Okay, discard both of those. 1 success, so I take the top item and lose 1 time. Alright, I have my trash can lid, except I can't use, well, it's in my backpack until I free up a hand by using my bow. Wait, when do I get to rearrange items? During upkeep after Hans goes. You know what? Let's put the trash can lid in my hand right now. Because you can rearrange when you find an item. Alright, other search. I only have 2 time. You know what? I'm going to do the other distraction now. Or use distraction now. Really want 2 successes. No successes. Well, this lowers 1, but now I lose 4 time. Or I can raise it 1 and only lose 2 time. Well, losing 4 time takes it down to X, so my turn ends. I don't get to do the other search. That's fine. That turn was terrible. Okay. I have nothing to buy, so all I get to do next turn is search. So all these go back. Free cards. Okay, Hans. General kill. 2. I think I already had 2. Yeah, I already had 2. 2. I already had 2. 2. 4. I already did 4, right? Yeah, I already did 4. Come on. 4 again. 1. All right, finally something different. Okay, the wooden floors creaked as Teresa walked through the house. There was no one there but Teresa and the faded portraits of the Creech family. She had an uneasy feeling, as though someone was watching her intently. She figured it was just the unsettling portraits that surrounded her. She looked down a dark hallway past the foyer and noticed the shape of a man there. Then with a grunt, he was running at her, his boots slamming into the old floor. She found herself frozen in fear as he swung a wide sledgehammer from the floor into her face. The force of the impact killed her and flung her body across the room, crashing into the wall behind her. You're dead, Teresa. All right, this goes up 1. And we can remove girlfriend card. There, let's do that. Well, so now the helicopter and no one comes back are both pointless. Since there's nobody to rescue with the helicopter and there are no victims that can be... Oh, no, but I think one of the cards might introduce victims, so no. These still... could come into play. All right. Nobody to panic, so now... Oh, no. Didn't do a tarot card yet. And then there's only one more. Tarot card. He's just standing there. Horror level goes up 2. Just when I got into the green. And then targets me or the nearest victim, that's just me, and moves twice. He has 2 + 1, so 3 movement. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. But this could, I think there was one card that was going to put more victims on there, so I think, yeah. I'll be safe from him for one more turn, but as soon as he gets Bloodlust, it's over, which is very soon. Unless I get something really good in there. I do get to use Lori's bow at least. But then I will hardly have any time to purchase anything. I'll just get a guard, I guess. Okay. My turn now. Yeah, let's use Lori's bow. So I can spend... Oh, I didn't put any tracking things on there, but it says, yeah, Lori's bow cannot modify an action card and must be used without one. It costs 1 time to fire an arrow. Only Lori may use this item. It doesn't say I can only use it once during an action phase. So, yeah, I'll just fire it 3 times. Oh, all right. Before my turn, during upkeep, swapping those out to put the bow in my hands. Okay, now, use the bow. Now on my turn, I'll use the bow 3 times to attack him from 1 to 3 spaces away. And, well, I'll do 3 damage. So at least his unholy speed's gone. Plus 1 more. And my bow's used up. Well, I can't put that in there yet. That'll be after Hans goes. All right, I'll search. 1 success. Well, I get the top item. Come on, shotgun. Padlock. Useless. I mean, I could use it to block off the door. Place a padlock token between any 2 rooms. I can do it right now. Oh, I lost 1 time. I will be buying a guard. But I might be using the padlock first. Sure. Place the padlock token. Wait. It doesn't ever say this thing gets discarded. I'm sure that's a... I'm sure that's a mistake on their part, because I wouldn't think you'd get to use this over and over. Place the padlock token between any 2 rooms. Okay. Only you and victims moving with you may move through the padlock. If an enemy attacks while in a room adjacent to the padlock, ignore the attack and remove the padlock token instead. Well, if I remove it, I still have this. I can still place it again, right? I think this should be worded a little better, but I assume it's, you know, single use. He's attacking and he would bust the padlock. Well, now it's gone. I don't have an unlimited supply of padlocks. Guess where Lori's hiding them. All right, so I used search. I buy guard for 2 points, and then put this back. Plus I buy all the free cards, of course. Ugh. And there's still 1 item there, and I haven't gotten to see it. Oh, wait. No, I have the padlock there. Maybe I should buy the other search instead. And hope to get lucky with the other item. Sure, we'll do that. Because there aren't any victims in the room. Wait a minute, hang on. If an enemy attacks while in a room adjacent to the padlock... Oh, he's just going to hit the padlock with his attack right there. Yeah, no, that's not really useful. So how about over here instead? He'll come in here, I'll search, except I'm not buying search. How much damage does he do? He does 4 damage. Ugh. So I have to have a guard. I don't get to put this on until after his turn. Oh, wait. This is probably going to place more... I think he's going to place more victims. I don't think he's going to be attacking me. No, this is fine. Yeah, I'm going to search. Because... why not? Alright, I'll buy search for my 2 points instead of guard. Alright, so use the padlock. Now it's Hans' turn. He doesn't attack with his regular attack, but then we look at the last terror card. It doesn't say place more victims. Place Hans with the farthest target possible. Raise this by 1. Draw the next terror card. Well, there isn't another terror card. Okay, so there wasn't anything in the deck that would put more victims out there, but he's not attacking me at least. Okay. My turn. Well, I guess I'll try to get into the green again. Okay. I don't really want to discard weak attack now. Be nice to attack him, except I'll only do 1 damage. Oh, wait. Before my turn, trash can lid. During upkeep phase. Short rest and then weak attack or walk. If that's a good item, then I'll want weak attack. Well, although the only item that possibly could give me any chance, I think, is the shotgun. So, all right, weak attack. Lose 1 time, and... oh, and part of the upkeep, this was supposed to turn over, so now he will move and then attack me 3 times. Because of Dark Obsession. I don't think there's any chance I have at this point. Even if this is the most beneficial item for me. Well, I do have Trash Can Lid, but he's going to do 4 damage, so... No, if I buy 2 defensive cards, if I get lucky... okay. I have a chance of surviving 1 round. After that, don't think there's any chance. Okay. So I'm discarding those to lower this 1 and lose... Alright, I did the lose 1 time. It was just on 3. I've already lost the 1 time. I didn't move that, though. Pretty sure it was on 3. Because I know I thought with the 2 focus I can get in the green. Alright, other focus. Give me a success. Okay, 1 success. Same thing. Yay, 3 dice. Search. I'm not going to have enough time to buy stuff, though. That's the problem. Oh. All right. Because I'm dead anyway. All right, discard both of them. Oh, right. The 3 attacks he's going to do no matter what. Well, unless I got into the ballroom, and then 1 attack would... Oh, but he'd have to stop there, attack it, and then he wouldn't get to move again. Huh. Don't care. I have no chance. All right, turn both of those into to change one of those into a success. And what do I get? Mysterious pills. Did I already lose my time? What do I do? Focus, search. Yes, I already lost my time. Discard this during the action phase and choose one of the following. Lower the horror level by 1 or gain 2 health. Well, there's no way the horror level can change now unless I have bad rolls that raise it, so I can only do it during the action phase. He's going to attack me 3 times for 4 damage per attack. I only have 3 points. All I can buy is a guard and a close call. So yeah, there's nothing I can do. I can block. Okay, I can prevent 3 damage from that. I can block his attack 1 time. So then another attack would do 1 damage. And then the next attack would do, well, I have 6 plus that. And he can deal 8 damage to me. Yeah, no matter what, if this isn't extra health, I'm dead. Whether I spend that or not. Well, I may as well spend it now and get 1 health. That'll fill me up. That's the most I can get. But it doesn't make a difference, because now I have... Actually, no, that's stupid. I have 6 damage plus my final health because of the trash can lid. If I put that other heart out there, I have 7 plus that, but he's going to do 8. So whether I have that extra heart or not, the 3rd attack is going to get me down to that last one. And he can now move 4 spaces every time he takes a turn. Well, you know what? Here, let's just save some time and turn it over. I'm going to be dead. Because his first attack, I'd use guard. Doesn't even matter whether I block or not. Well, I didn't block. Reduce damage by 1. So he did 3 damage, and then 4, then 4. He does 11 damage to me. And, well, actually, the second attack kills me. All right. Laurie's dead. Yeah, that did not go well. So, I'm still on Creech Manor of the Hans campaign. But I don't think I'm going to give it another shot right now. Or for a couple of weeks. Because I'm leaving town. Alright, Hans got the best of me that time. And it really wasn't even close. Oh, what other items were out there? Under the candle was... the old revolver, it could have been slightly helpful, and flashlight. Yeah, nothing good. The knife, the shotgun, they were both in here. There was the, what was it? Ritual knife, ritual dagger that I chose to discard, but that wouldn't have helped. Ugh. With as spread out as those people are, I don't know. Maybe just doing regular attacks and letting all the people be meat shields would be the way to go. 'Cause let's see. There's this one where he moves toward me. This one he moves toward me and attacks, so that's one time he'd be definitely attacking me, as long as he's within range. And that's the only one. So if I just end my turn not in his space, and yeah, leave all the victims out there to be meat shields, he's going to go after the meat shields. So then forget them, forget items. I think just get regular attack cards and try to whittle them down. That might be the way to go. Unless there's a good item that I see right away. Wait, where did I start? I started in the trophy room. Like maybe I go straight for the closet and search in there. find items, don't find items that are good, whatever, then just go after Hans. I think that might be my strategy next time I play it, which I'll probably forget my strategy by the next time I get a chance to play this in a couple weeks. So, Merry Christmas, you filthy animal, and a Happy New Year. All right, come on, mouse. There, all right.